producer J Money in the background on this Tuesday evening. Man, a lot of stuff going on, dog. A lot of stuff going on. What can I say? Welcome to the hole in the wall. Hmm. So our relationship show went pretty good last week. Um, I got some insight from other people, and a lot of different things, a lot of good positive things, and it actually gave some good ideas too. But I'm gonna throw this out there. Me being me, I'm not sending subliminals to nobody. If I feel this type of way about you, this is how I feel about you. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. That's it. That's all. Uh, when I post stats, I guess it's at the shoe fits wear it. You know what I'm saying? But if the shoe ain't meant for you, you don't have to put it on. So when I'm posting stats, what's up, Lisa? You see straight from us is tagged in there. So it's different stuff that we got to do, especially right before the show, to let people know, hey, we might talk about this, we might talk about this. Be on the lookout for this, so on and so forth. What's your comment? So that way it gives us extra stuff to talk about. Because once again, we're not a scripted show. You know what I'm saying? So we go off of stuff that we see on Facebook. We go off of conversations that we have with other people. I definitely go off of conversations that I have with other people. Talking to people, I will talk about a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? And some of that stuff being intriguing, like some of the stuff that we talked about, that I talked about today, uh, that was definitely very fucking intriguing. And if if you an adult, it would make you open up your mind and think about stuff in a different light. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we're gonna try to walk down this street today. When it's all said and done. Because when it comes down to relationships, what is people in relationships for now? 90% to me, and I could be sadly mistaken. I say sadly mistaken because I will hope that I'm wrong. But majority of people go into relationships just strictly sexually ambition, like strictly for sex. Like this is all I'm thinking of. This is what I see, you know. And I can say I've been in relationships where it started off sexually, but it turned into something, you know. And it went from there. But hold on, I just seen we got yep. I'm thinking that's yep, man, right?
Mhm.
What's up, man? Introduce yourself.
Yeah,
What's going on with it, sir? How you doing?
nothing, just chill.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We letting other folks. Oh shit, the ladies are checking in tonight. I'm solo. That's all right. I got J Money. He got to have my back once in a while. God damn it, shit. It's usually him and ours against me and everybody else, on their side. But I see we got Nisha in the building. What's happening, Nisha?
Hello.
We got Dean Dean in the building. Sugar Dean Dean, what's happening?
What's up?
Man, same old thing. Situation happened. I gotta hit you up about it off the air. I'll text you on it. But yeah, so
Hold on, one other person.
oh, we got one other
Oh,
person. Who else
what
is
up,
that?
y'all? How y'all doing?
Who is that? I can't
It's
even see.
me. It's Rolly.
Oh, Rolly the Beast. What up, Rolly?
What it
Yeah.
do? I'm from the setup now. Shit, I got the whole setup in the background.
Oh, you set up in the background. That's what's up.
Nah,
That's what's up. So on this podcast, we're gonna have a in depth conversation, open opinion and be open minded as we're talking about this, uh, about relationships on a grown folks level, because that's how it was given to me today, and it made a lot of sense on a grown folks level, and most people don't know what that is. And one comment that I made earlier is some was never, most men are raised by women
good
treating
point.
teaching most men how to act the way that they act, and how to treat certain women, well, not certain women, but how to treat women how they treat women. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them didn't have a man factor in their life. So you can look at some of the ones that was raised with a man and a woman, or one that's raised with a man, how they treat women different than a man that was just raised by a woman. But In the same token, nobody was given the book on love, relationship, how to conduct yourself, none of this shit. Hell, they wouldn't even teach us in school how to live everyday, day to day life and take care and pay bills and stuff. So that's what we hope to touch on this here segment. 'Cause like I said, I had a nice amount of relationships, and I can say that I'm pretty much cool, if not cordial, with a nice amount of my exes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't had jokes where motherfuckers like, damn, you still talk to that person? That person was back around when shit we was at Stuyvesant middle school. Like, what the hell? Like, hey, you know. But when you learn better, you do better too. So, and I always felt like, hey, why walk around with an enemy? You know what I'm saying? And you don't need one, and you can learn and have an adult conversation with these folks and figure out, hey, this is where I went wrong. And next thing you know, that's where friendships come in at. And I guess that's where they say, can men and women be friends without having sex? I mean, I guess if you had sex already, but y'all friends afterwards, like, you know, I don't
It
know.
depends. It depends on if you're in a relationship, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but
It's
that's what I'm saying.
because
Like,
it's boundaries, you know.
yeah, it's boundaries, but I'm saying, like, say for instance, you had sex with this person prior, but y'all just been cool and cordial ever since. You know what I'm saying? And this person never disrespect your relationship. And honestly, you know what's so crazy? This is something that's crazy. Honestly,
Hmm.
some of them is the ones that try to encourage you to do right in your future endeavors and stuff. Some of
That's
them will
true.
try to encourage you to do better in your next relationship.
Most,
So
I mean, most will if they're good people.
yeah,
You gotta understand that not everybody is for you. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? It's the law of attraction. You attracted to somebody first, and you got to see if y'all are compatible.
Hmm.
And sometimes you just not. Sometimes you stretch it out. You know, but it's some if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
And some people ain't. And some people are brung into people's lives for a reason.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever that
True
reason is,
that.
most people don't know until afterwards, and then they find out.
Yeah, but Bible says some people are only in your life for a season. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's true
So
True
too.
that.
what season it is? You know?
So I'm looking up some of these questions that I was talking about earlier. Um, so one I posted. Let's start with that one first, because that one I had to go back and I had to look at it like twice, and then I was like, oh, nice, well put, well said. Um, and I believe this is it because I believe she texted to me the same way that she posted it. How do you know if you are aligned with the right person or in good alignment? Nope, that's not the question. that I'm gonna bounce back to that question. I'm gonna bounce back to that. Y'all remember that
No,
question?
the first one was, how do you know if someone wants to be with you or actually want to be with you?
Nope, that's not the question.
I was about to say somebody played back the stream.
Nope, nope, that was me. That was my fault. I was looking up Facebook to see it, but she just got done saying it. Can you say that one more time?
How do you know when somebody wants to be with you or actually wants you? There's a difference.
That's true. It's a big difference.
It is. So just around the room, what is y'all thoughts and opinion as far as yep, Beast and Ding Ding with that statement?
Um, Shoot, I ain't gonna lie to you. You could tell when somebody wants to be with you and just wants you. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that just do want you, but I don't know. You can feel when you love. You feel me? Basically, is what I'm trying to say. That's my answer. You can feel when you loved. There's a
Yeah,
difference
because
between.
some people is with you for that moment, or they or comfortability. Because I remember we had a conversation. People was with people just for the comfort level because they were just comfortable. They
Yeah.
wasn't
True.
happy. They wasn't. They wasn't. They wasn't. Hold on. What am I trying to say? It wasn't like they was really happy. It ain't like they was really glad to be in it. You know, it was a lot to it, but they was comfortable with the situation. So instead of just leaving it alone, they just stuck with it. And
Some
And
people
some
like the
people just want to
idea.
be with you because of the lust. Like, okay, she attractive or he attractive.
Some people just
Um,
want to be with you for the idea of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
exactly.
but like she said, the lust, and that goes back to what I said. Like most people are in it just for the sex. When it's all said and done. Especially like a lot of people hold on if the sex was good. If the sex was good, then they hold on. And I think like when the spike come in between the middle and the arguments and the misunderstanding or the miscommunication and stuff like that, and then you step out and find something, but it ain't better, but it's pretty decent and help you sidetrack. But yet and still, instead of just focusing on where you was at and figuring it out, you know what I'm saying? You hold on to this until you find something that's better than what you got. And I
And
think
that leads up to the alignment one.
What up, bad dog?
you said not go to the alignment one.
That leads up to the alignment one.
Okay. So how do you know if you are in line with the right person or in good alignment with yourself? Now I like that part with being in alignment with yourself because that was the other question I was asking me. How do you feel about yourself? How do you know how much you love yourself? Because when you look at people, some people put up with certain shit that they probably wouldn't have if they felt a certain type of way about themselves. So if you are aligning with somebody, both of y'all already know what y'all gonna take, what y'all not gonna take. You know what I'm saying? But then you got all
True
these
that.
behind different lines in between that kind of put you in a situation. Like okay, well the sex was good, but the conversation sucks. Uh,
I about to say you need more than sex in a relationship to make it work. Because if it's just about
Exactly.
sex, it ain't
Exactly.
gonna work.
Exactly.
Shoot, it's
and
true.
that's what I was gonna say. And I think a lot of relationships is more on sex and not more on getting out and get to know people and going to do stuff and hanging out and having fun with each other and getting to know each other and enjoying each other time. I recently found out like I like stepping out and being with somebody that's fun to be hanging out with, kicking it with, and having a good time because we go through enough stuff in life where, dude, you already stressed out and shit like that. You need something to ease your damn mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? So now I can honestly
True.
say, fuck going to bars because that's I got a bar and it's cheaper for me to have liquor on this bar and us to drink. We're here and we both buy a bottle. You know what I'm saying, or whatever we gonna do. But we go hang out,
Especially
have
because the
fun.
bottle's free.
Yeah. Well, the
At your
bottle
house,
ain't
the
free.
bottle's
The
free.
bottle ain't free. The bottle was probably like $28 or $35, all
Yeah.
depending on that fifth that you buy.
but I mean, let me just add this.
I'm
So
just
here's
not
what the
drunk. I don't know
problem.
if I'm gonna drink this bottle or not.
No, please don't. But look, so this is my response to that. When it comes down to like, yeah, definitely, I would say fuck a bar. And when it comes down to relationship,
Mhm.
see, we got to stop like meeting people or getting impaired with people because we all know that when you're impaired, when you under
Spirits.
the influence,
Spirits. Yep.
yes.
Mhm.
So why am I taking my significant other or somebody who I'm courting, what I'm saying, and to take it back, to the day, it's courting.
Mhm.
Why am I taking them to somewhere where we both have to be impaired?
Yeah.
Also, we all know that when other people are impaired, what do? They can
Mhm.
be very disrespectful.
Respectful. And
For
Hmm.
facts.
sure.
So I was just gonna get to that because I seen I know of or seen heard of a situation, where a person, he was telling me he's like, if I'm out and I'm out with my lady, I don't want to be too lit because he said I know me and I know how I can get. You know what I'm saying? And then I had another person like, well shit, if I'm out, you know what I'm saying? We sitting here, but I'm looking at you got a lot of temptation on both ends, all in front of you. And you got
But is
certain
it temptation because of the liquor? Because liquor mixes spirits mixed with lust.
exactly that's
True.
my case in point. That's what we're talking about when you go to these bars and you're in this liquor, but you in the pit, you in the lust pit.
Yeah.
Most folks go to bars
Will
or
you be in the
bars
lust pit if you at home with your significant other drinking?
you
I
will
mean,
be
plus on top of
in
that,
the lust
if
pit because
you
now you be
if
lusting
you
after
get too
somebody that
drunk,
you're supposed to be
if you
lusting
get too
for,
drunk, you can't take care of the person that you with.
Mm,
So like
exactly.
and you
I'm
can
saying,
take out the
like,
person that you with also if you too intoxicated.
Mhm.
So
But
so
for
all of them is
for
good
for
points.
me, if you're at home and you're drinking, amongst each other,
Mm-hmm.
it's still to me. I would put a warning. You know what I'm saying on that as well because
Yeah,
what if you get too impaired and then
because sometimes people keep shit bottled up and then when they
I
drink
can't hear
it,
y'all.
a lot of people keep a lot of stuff bottled up, and then once they drink, a lot of stuff come out in which you never had this conversation about, and then now that leads to misunderstanding.
Hey, is something wrong with the sound?
Jay, check the
you said
sound.
what?
He said that Rita says she can't hear us.
But it's good. I mean,
Oh shit. Cam, get the dough. Rail is at the
He said
door.
that Rita said she can't hear us. Oh, I'm about to say, I hear you.
yeah,
Shoot.
No, everybody on the show probably can hear us, but it's the ones that I don't know if it's YouTube or Facebook. So I'm gonna get ready to look and see. I gotta go catch this
hey,
dough.
hey, Lisa, can you hear us? That'll be the test. That'll be the test.
Shoot.
Yeah, but I don't know what the hell going on. But I mean, to me, what 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 we got to worry about, as going into a relationship. Like I tell everybody, I always feel like anybody going into any type of relationship, whether it's friendship, relationship, whatever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you're going with your representative, and I'm not saying that you're trying
Hmm.
to trying to be phony, because you don't try to be phony. It's just it's going to
Hmm.
be a lot of things that you're going to do that kind of conforms your behavior, whatever. And I'm always gonna try to be on my best behavior with somebody who that I'm trying to be cool with, or even if it's a relationship, I'm trying to be on my best behavior so that what I'm saying, I can impress this person.
It's true.
But most of the time, when it comes down to alcohol, not saying all the time, I'm saying about 80% of the time, something gonna end up happening to the point where you show yourself out of character.
You gonna be you, but turned up, turned up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Pretty
sometimes
much.
a lot more.
Lisa said she can hear me.
Yeah, Lisa says she can hear. Now I can hear it too.
I hear some feedback in the background. Wait, did my camera just mess up? What the heck? It kind of jumped a little bit.
So when it comes down to it, once again, these this is the adult side of the conversation when it comes down to relationships. But now the other part of it is people hanging around certain people, you know, as Jay would say, misery loves company, but I ain't gonna even say it's misery. It's unhappiness that don't want you to be full fledged happy because now that you happy, we don't have our friend no more. We don't have our associate no more. We don't have somebody that's making us. I said Lynchburg Lemonade. We don't have our companion that we used to going out kicking it with, the one that used to kick up all the fun and stuff. And this is where you know men and women feel like, and I'm saying men and women now. I like to say everything is vice versa, but I keep getting told that I be woman bashing and shit, and that's not the case. But when you out, they say you are like the company that you keep. Birds of a feather flock together, which sometimes that could be the case, but nice amount of time that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers just want to go out, and at the end of the day, their only friends is single motherfuckers. I didn't look like the majority of my guys I was going out was all single, so it didn't fit me to really be out with them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they will ask you, "Hey, you gonna be my wingman or something to that nature." Uh, but but that winds up causing a barrier in it because I remember a while back, I felt like in the relationship that I was in, it was better to hang out with couples, friends that was already couples in relationships that is on the same thing that you're on. Because when you hang around with your single friends, they want you to do single people shit instead of doing relationship shit, and you can't blame them because they single.
True.
So um that's a whole nother thing in a nutshell. Like I said,
Well,
I can't speak for
for
everybody. Go
for
ahead.
for me, this is what I say. You know, I can't hang around with single people doing single people shit. I can kick it with you, but understand that I'm not. There's certain shit I'm not game for because I have someone. You know what I'm saying that I'm not willing to be able to lose. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not willing to sacrifice mine. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you are who you are, and you don't have what I have. So knock yourself out with doing what you do. I
Mm-hmm.
just can't do what you do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's the same way when you get some money and you move out of the hood. I can go back and kick it in the hood, but can I still do hood shit? No.
Hell no.
I have too much to lose. When you have something
Exactly.
to lose, you have something to sacrifice, then you're not going to continue to do the same shit. And it's the same way with me when it comes down to being in a relationship that you cherish. Because
Mm-hmm.
like we just said, some people oh fuck,
Shit,
what
we
just
just
happened?
went out.
Talking? We good?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
Y'all hear?
We can hear you now. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. I know I just changed the goddamn batteries to this fucking thing. All right. But yeah, like I was saying, you just can't continue to do the same thing, nor in your friends if they are true friends. They can't continue to expect you to live like they live. It's just not how it is. But a lot of time, what happens is that, like you said, and and I understand where you coming from. You understand where I come from. To me, that's miserable. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? If you're miserable, then you always want to see somebody where you're at. Me personally, I'm not
True.
that type of friend. You know what I'm saying? If I see you doing better than me, I'm congratulating you. I'm gonna big up you. What do you need for me to help you out with?
That's where I was gonna go. What you explaining now is what a real friend do. Now
Yeah.
go ahead, keep
Yeah,
on
but
saying what
no,
you're saying.
I mean that's it. I mean, my thing is I'm never going to try to hold you down because that's not what life is about. Life is
Mm-hmm.
about always elevating and always, what I'm saying, getting to the next level. Even if the next person gets to the next level before you. So what? If it's my
True.
friend or my family or something like that, I want to see where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's beneficial
Right.
for me, not just
Uh-huh.
because I want to be on that level with you, but it's because my soul smiles when I see people elevate.
Man, me too.
That's
Me
all I'm
too.
trying to say. You know?
I definitely agree with that. That's why, I was kind of getting crucified because I'm always helping a lot of people and I always helping this person and that person. You always doing this for other people. You always other people. You always other people. And look, I do this for those that I know or I feel will do the exact same thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I got folks I'm gonna go above and beyond for because they didn't did something for me that put me in the place that I am. And I'm hell bent on saying I'm a self made person because I push myself to do a lot of stuff. But I have had people that had my back. You know what I'm saying? That will help me out when it's something I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like I call her secretary. You know what I'm saying? Now because she do secretary type work that helps me out. But she comes through in that clutch a nice amount of times like, hey, try this or do that or here, I just sent you something. You know what I'm saying? But that's what real people do as adults when you're trying to make other people elevate because you see that they're walking them 10 steps that you want to see a person walk for themselves. So if you
You're
walk 10
welcome.
steps for
I got
yourself,
my feed ready too. No, but that's to me as a person knowing the struggle, knowing that somebody is going through the same stuff that you're going through or you went through, and you want to see the best out of people. That's being an adult. That's not being, oh, I got to do this for this person because I got to have this person in my pocket. It's about helping each other. You got all different cultures. They don't like each other, but they damn well don't want nobody else to come in on their territory that's out of
Say
their
that.
culture.
Wait.
True.
Say that shit again. And say it
So
loud.
therefore, if I know, even though we not together, but we're still friends on that nature, and I know that if I can help you in that department, then so be it. Because at the end of the day, we all got to grow together.
True.
Exactly. Right. What's
I
Can
ain't
I
gonna.
say something?
Hmm?
oh, go ahead.
Um,
Okay, you said
you
again.
all you all sound further back than
Yeah,
when
I'm gonna say.
you started. It's not as clear.
How is that on? Yeah.
Sound like they. It sound like they on one mic. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I just
It
thought?
does. It sounds like
Okay,
you can tell that you guys are where you are, and it doesn't sound like that.
Man,
Hey,
I think I know where
y'all.
you are. I think I know where you are. You
You
definitely
think
ain't on the
so?
screen. All right, hold on. Let me do welcome, mother, Rita, Rita. So y'all, banana, her man, first in the church. My so-called nemesis, but never been. We got nothing but welcome, lady. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
So what are you doing out there for the new year?
Happy New Year, y'all.
I'm about to say I'm doing great, man.
Happy New Year.
This year about to be different for everybody. I feel like it's gonna be the year for everybody. That's all I gotta say. Last year was fire for me. This next year, it's about to go crazy. That's all I gotta say. Banana.
Elevation,
Okay.
I'm
elevation.
expecting it.
Let's kick it to the
I'm
ten.
expecting it.
Let's put you in on 10. So the next part of that question is a little bit longer. And damn it, the hell did oh there it is. Okay, so the next part of that question is we just gonna keep rolling the show tonight because we don't have Oz. He's out sick. Uh, so there's no. Oh, hold up. Did you want to do? Because you did have one thing before we jump right back into this. Oh, bro, got it. Oh, so you want me to put it up? Yeah, so we got one thing we can throw out there real quick is in commemorance of Oz and his Yellow Brick Road. The bartender is going to do it today, but he don't have 400 different segments he want everybody to watch. So what you got? Better pay attention to this one.
Forehead, mohead.
Yeah.
Mm.
Welcome. All right, y'all. Here we go.
Talking about Atlanta pastor Jamal Bryant, an address that his wife wore to a fundraiser. So Jamal's wife is Dr. Carrie Turner Bryant, who is also a minister, and she's a woman of faith. Now, the Bryants, they went to a fundraiser for the United Negro College Fund, and the UNCF raised over $4 million for HBCUs. That is. But that's not what people were talking about. They were talking about the fact that Dr. Bryant wore a flesh-colored dress to the event. So people on the internet said, wait a minute, what kind of flesh are we fundraising for? So you had a lot of people that started questioning whether the dress was appropriate for a pastor's wife. But during the New Year's Eve service, the pastor, Jamal Bryant, he defended his wife. Take a look.
The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. But because you ain't never been nowhere and ain't never been exposed to nothing, I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress. And I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not. She ain't mad to y'all. She mad to me.
Got a point.
That's it. That's all.
They got something stuck in their throat and shit. I'm just saying. Like, do you got to do all that? That makes sense.
They just gotta make you feel what they saying, basically. Hey, man, you gotta know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tell them, Rolly. They don't understand that.
Yeah, like man, here's a fucking like you said, a loxygen or something like that.
I was about to say, yeah, if y'all ever listen to Tupac, it's the same way. I'm saying when Tupac that's not disrespectful. That's me saying Tupac legit be preaching. If I ain't wrong, I know I ain't wrong when I said that. He be preaching.
We talking about how he sound. We talking about his voice.
And how Tupac sound? Like a preacher?
No,
He sound like a preacher.
like he coughing.
Go back and listen to Tupac. Y'all understand what I'm talking about.
No,
I understand.
that's the part we saying.
I'm saying. You
Uh,
probably preaching.
I gotta say this they're they're looking at the wrong thing. People are always looking at the wrong thing. They're not actually looking at, okay, they're here for this event to help HBCUs.
Yeah.
They raised all this money, and for them not to actually look at the whole process of what was going on and actually focus on the dress, that shows a different type of intelligence for those people. It doesn't matter what she wore. The fact is that they went there for a fundraiser for HBCUs, which we all know need the money because they're not being properly funded by the government. They don't get a lot. And if she's a pastor's wife, okay, that's what she wearing. It ain't got nothing to do with us. He bought it. He said he bought it.
All
That's
right.
what he want his wife in. That's it. Ain't nothing we can do about it. That's his wife.
There's two things that we gonna focus on the internet, and that's the truth, and for everybody.
So
Two
so
things.
so 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 so
They go, huh? Wait, somebody was gonna say something next. I'm sorry.
no, all I was gonna say is this. So with
Yeah.
that being said, like how we going down this street of relationships and everything, this
Y'all might
internet
know if
stuff.
y'all talking. I can't hear y'all.
You said what? You can't hear us?
It's really low. Remember, I was telling y'all that you're not as clear as you were when you first came on. After it kicked out, you all are not
Okay.
clear. Like Jay doesn't sound clear. You don't sound clear. Forehead
The mic
don't
do sound
sound
off.
clear. It's just it don't sound right. It doesn't sound like it's supposed to. It's
Right now,
horrible.
you sound like a robot.
It's horrible.
Sound like a robot that's just ain't the battery ain't right.
It's like super choppy. You sound like you in the background somewhere and y'all don't even exist.
Yeah. Hey, Ding
It sounds like
Ding.
y'all going off one mic.
Hey, Starita. Nana said, hey, Starita.
Hey, Nana. Mama Pow. Yeah. Yeah. I want y'all to fix that.
He's in the process now.
But yeah, I was about to say there's two things on the internet that people gonna do, and they gonna make something negative, and then they gonna talk about it like it's negative.
You gotta talk. You can hear the
They're
chat.
gonna do both. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, you sound fine, but it's them that's going
Y'all
out.
sound like somebody trying to hack into y'all system and listen in and get information up off of y'all. That's what it sound like in the background.
Let me find out y'all
Nene
shit
said
tap
they done
out there.
tapped their
Yeah, when they
microphone.
talking, I hear like glitching coming through when they get done
It's
talking.
feedback.
It's
It
definitely
is.
feedback. It's glitching.
The mic is off. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy though, man.
Y'all sound like y'all fighting for y'all lives over there with these microphones.
Oh Lord.
Nisha, Nisha,
Hmm.
can you mute your mic for a second?
Yes.
Can you mute your mic for a
Hmm.
second? Thank you.
Yep.
Do y'all still hear that popping sound?
No,
Nah.
No, you get the white noise now.
Okay, so now Nisha's muted. So that feedback was coming from Nisha. You guys just need to get clear.
what? So we still not clear right now?
No, you sound far like Dee said, y'all sound
You do
far.
sound far away.
It just sound like, you're in the basement and you all like have a phone in the air and you're trying to talk. That's what it sounds like.
Kind of
It's
do,
not
yeah.
clear how you guys when you guys first came on. It's not clear like that.
Talk about the conversation amongst y'all real quick, and then
But
we can try something else.
before we go on that, man, if y'all watching this right now, do me a favor, hit the like button on the live stream, okay? All right. Look, hey, don't shoot the messenger, but I'm telling y'all, show some love, all right? You know what I'm saying? If y'all watching this right now, drop a like. You know what I mean? Just saying. Just saying.
Hey Lisa! Lisa, Lisa. Okay, so But
TV
are we
now.
still talking about the pastor and his wife?
I think so.
Okay, so my thing is, like I already said, I'm not gonna put my mouth on a pastor and his wife. I'm not gonna do that. It's just I'm not gonna do it. But I don't see nothing wrong. That's a after five dress. It's an after five. They're at a real extravagant event. That's how they dress. I don't whatever. It's whatever to me. It's not a big deal. I'm more excited about them raising the 4 million for the HBCU. That's my concern. I ain't thinking about her dress.
Agreed. Agreed.
How do we sound to y'all now?
And they was acting like she was wearing stripper clothes or something, man.
Right,
Sound just like
She wasn't in no damn G-string. She was in a damn dress.
right, right.
Can we
They was
See
making it
through.
seem like she was naked under there, but it's if it's a skin tone, it's gonna match her skin tone. It's like a sheer thing, not sheer, like a cloth that matches her skin tone underneath the dress.
Yeah.
So she wasn't revealing anything. It wasn't like her cedar was out or she had a nipple out over here, anything. It wasn't like that. The dress was
I say
beautiful.
I agree. I agree with Lisa. She said that
y'all hear us?
she looked fire. She did.
She
Huh?
did. She sure did.
I can't hear.
That girl
Can y'all hear us?
working, getting these kids together, trying to keep these kids intact and together. How you doing? How was your New Year's and everything, Lisa? Light bright.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up, Sugar Plum?
How you doing?
Good. So
Uh,
what you think about the
Yo,
pastor's wife dress?
I don't even know
did
what
you
you're talking
wear
about.
it? You probably don't wear this.
You know
Say
they
something again, forehead.
you
I'm
know they
going to
be
see can
talking.
y'all
Y'all
hear
be
us.
Say
they don't
something,
be
T.
they don't be
Y'all can
want to
hear
hear
us.
me
That's
talk
good.
crazy, so they don't be sending me the link right away.
Can you hear us? That's a lie. Stop.
That's a
Don't do the
lot better.
falsification.
That's exactly how you should
See, that's
sound. That's great right there.
right.
That's great.
W6 over on the YouTube, man.
Oh, so we sound right. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
So
there y'all
Right.
go. Y'all
Yes.
perfect.
so go ahead,
So,
Light Bright. Go ahead. Well, first and foremost, welcome back. The lightest to the brightest.
right.
Back to straight from us, everybody. If y'all can't see, y'all should see the brightest one in the room, Miss Light Bright herself. How you doing, lady?
I'm doing good. What y'all talking about?
We're talking
Y'all know it
about
takes me like 45
Pastor's
minutes to log on.
wife
no,
dress.
we're not talking about the pastor's
Oh,
wife
okay.
dress. The whole conversation in
Damn.
total as a whole is relationships and the
Relationships.
Oh,
difference with regular relationships and adult style type relationships. So we went in, we digging in deep into the relationships. Uh, right now, we talk about the pastor and his wife dress, but it has something to do with relationships
Right.
because what I
Because,
was gonna say about that part is this is where relationships as a whole is fucked up at again. You got everybody's fucking opinion. Back when you was in a relationship back in the days, you only had the people that was around your opinion.
right.
The 5 or the 10 people that was around you, you had their opinion. But now you got anywhere from a few thousand to a few million, all depending on how many people want to be in your business, all in your business, and
Right.
opening up their mouth with their own personal fucking opinion about you and your relationship and who you dealing with.
But is that about Is that about relationships, or is that about
That's how
making yourself a public figure and putting yourself in the limelight? You gonna get talked about.
yeah.
but see,
I done got called Mark Henry on the goddamn internet 1,000 times.
well, you
Okay,
kind of look like a light skinned Mark Henry. But
Right.
the whole thing about it is this
all right.
that's their relationship. Now, let's say, for instance, this pastor really felt some type of way
He did.
and he went a different direction and went with what people was in his ear about instead of him and his wife coming together as a couple that's been married, that love each other, that care about each other,
The unit.
a unit, and figure it out and say forget what everybody else thinking. Because technically, if it was just about them two, he would never have to address it in the first place.
It's true.
I feel he
But
had to dress it because
You shouldn't have
of
to
what they
address
were
stuff.
saying about his wife and about the dress.
I'm
but
sorry.
again, he's a public
I mean,
figure.
Sorry,
Like people
I
gonna
feel
talk
like
about
I
you.
agree with y'all. I think your status should show.
what your status is. You're a preacher and his wife. I think you should dress as such.
First
That
lady,
was too much
or first
of a
lady,
sexy dress to be out. I just don't agree.
to
That,
be
that was that was
at
a
a fundraiser
that
like
was a
that.
heightened level. That was a higher level. But once again, when you talk about these pastors and these mega churches and stuff like that, they looked at it in a different bracket. They're more like
But
R and B and hip
they
hop
still look at it
stars.
as they should be more like covered up as a pastor's wife.
I don't think it's a cover up thing for me. I think that there's certain things that are appropriate to wear.
Presentation, exactly.
They're
Presentation.
I'm gonna
appropriate.
say don't get me started on mega churches. It's gonna be a whole different conversation.
So
I
so
mean, that like it's nothing wrong with it for her to wear it, but at this point in time, like at a fundraiser where they know there's going to be cameras everywhere, everybody paying attention, and everything else, and you wear a dress that's damn near revealing that ain't revealing, but people thinking it is. You know what I'm
at the end
saying?
of the day,
So
once
That's
again,
people's
no matter
opinion.
how you
yeah,
shape
it took
or
the
no matter
attention
how
away
you
from
shape
what
or
it really
whatever you want to
was.
put this, once again, you're in the limelight. So once you're in the limelight, your presentation is a representation of you
And
and your
right,
significant
and
other,
also your
Yes.
and your business,
and
yeah,
also your
and your
business. Come on,
business.
man. Yeah.
So, but they
Okay.
like Big Gip just said in the
Like
interview.
too
This is
many
my first
people
time
look up
seeing
to
this
you.
interview. He said everything is commercialized now. He's like nothing is owned by the black people no more because he's like the
Damn.
narrative that they won't put out there to keep black people flowing the way that they want them to flow. He's like they got everybody programmed to do what they want them to do. It's
Right.
no longer, he said there's no soul. He was like, there's no soul in hip hop. There's no soul in rap. He's like, there's no soul
And none no
in
more.
black people as a whole because we already programmed to do this, that, and other. He's like, the only time you see soul, and I done seen them trail rides. When you look at them people in them trail rides, man, they out there having a good time. They
Lovely
free
time. I'm
and
talking about
man,
ain't caring about nothing.
Oh
playing
man, they
good music, sitting there kicking it with Big Mama and them,
I'm
listening,
talking about boy.
all
I'm
type of
talking
stuff.
about
Oh,
have
listen.
for real.
they have
Oh, I almost got
creatively and in entertainment, they have creatively neutered us.
Yeah,
They have creatively neutered
yeah.
us.
And that's what it is. So, but back to the pastor and his wife, and we're gonna keep on walking down. Uh, Matter of fact, hold up, man. We all are
Oh,
just rude because Banana asked Light Bright what was her thought and opinion on it. So, Light Bright, what is your thought and opinion on that? We're gonna try to make sure we start doing shit right around here.
Um, yeah, I'm still lost, but come back to me later. I'll tell you in a few seconds.
about the pastor's wife. Could
But
you
you want
That
replay
to
it?
dress.
look at you want us to run it back for you so you can.
Yeah, so
We,
I
we
she
don't
ain't
even know
gonna
what the
keep
dress look
running it
like.
back. We're gonna get back into the darn what's name. We're making this segment about the pastor wife dress. I'm over this chick dress, but it's
At
only
the end of
fair.
the
no,
day,
she
Light Bright
they
asked the
also,
question. I mean, Banana asked her a question.
Right.
but
So
she
it's
didn't
for
see the video, so she didn't see the
oh, she
video,
didn't see the video.
Right. She didn't know.
so she won't even know what
She puzzled about
the
what
dress looks like.
Okay. So
So she doesn't know anything about it.
basically it was
a skin tone.
no, it wasn't a skin tone. It was basically a lingerie type dress with a skin tone undergarment in certain places where it would
Okay, I ain't
show
gonna
the
lie.
It
be
was
nude.
actually under the entire
That was
dress.
kind of
Look,
that was kind of a reach. It wasn't lingerie. It didn't
no, it
show no.
wasn't.
It legit didn't
Well,
show anything. It
it was
just
a
legit
lacy
showed the
type
color
dress. It
of
would put you in the
hers.
mind of a
It
long.
showed the color of hers
And
under the
after
dress.
5, it's
would
an
it be something
after
I wear?
5 dress.
Would it be something I wear?
Mm-mm.
No,
Hell
well
no.
maybe.
That's all. That's all I'm trying to say.
No,
No.
actuality, after seeing
I
some of
don't
your
think she
pictures,
would.
I'ma say
I don't
no.
think she would. So
You wouldn't wear that.
Lisa said flesh.
thank you. So I just
All right. So
the
with that
pastor's
being
wife,
said, let's
and
go
you're a
back
doctor.
into
I just don't think you're
let's
gonna
go
do
back
Right.
into to the
Just play
topic
part of the clip, not the whole
at
Just show
thing.
me
hand.
the dress. Pop the dress.
Show the dress, man.
So, but do y'all think he was wrong for how he came back to address it, or do
No,
you think he should have just been quiet about it? Like,
no, he did exactly what a husband should do, and the pastor.
I stand up for it.
Right.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do
Because
because at
he the motherfucker that bought the
he,
dress.
at the end of the day, he
No, he
is
the one
still
bought the
a man
dress.
that is his wife,
Right.
and he loves his wife. What he did.
Everybody is talking about Atlanta pastor Jamal Bryant and a dress that his wife wore to a fundraiser. So Jamal's wife is Dr. Carrie Turner Bryant, who is also a minister, and she's a woman of faith. Now, the Bryants, they went to a fundraiser for the United Negro College Fund, and the UNCF raised over $4 million for HBCUs. That is. But that's not what people were talking about. They were talking about the fact that Dr. Bryant wore a flesh-colored dress to the event. So people on the internet said, wait a minute, what kind of flesh are we fundraising for? So you had a lot of people.
I feel like nothing
That
wrong
was
with the
good.
dress because just because their title, the pastor, and she's a that don't no. Because y'all wouldn't have said shit if Beyonce put the same motherfucking dress on.
Got a point.
Beyonce is not the pastor's
First
wife.
lady.
No, it doesn't matter. Her title, y'all letting the title
Her
justify how
title,
That's
her
her
life.
title.
her title and her status.
It's the first lady.
And nobody told her to do it. That's all I'm trying to say.
But it's really nothing wrong with the dress.
Nothing wrong with
There's
the dress.
nothing wrong with the dress. That's not what we
somebody
said.
else wore it.
It's not. I don't feel it's appropriate. You act like you can see her nipples and her coochie.
Well, that's what the dress was entitled to do.
Right.
To show what was revealing.
To
She chose to wear something under that was flesh tone,
to
so
be
that way you wouldn't be able.
trickery.
No, not trickery. It's just
Ain't trickery. That's
dress.
just that's the
No,
style.
that's how they have
just
put
the
it.
style.
But you looking at it at church wise, that's how they have put it. Like it's being tricky. Like you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. So y'all are cool if somebody grandma wore that dress?
If grandma had the shape and she wanted to put it on,
And you cool with that?
it's grandma. We can't. Who you gonna
It
tell?
probably
Who
is
gonna
somebody
Okay.
grandma.
wear something?
Okay. All right.
That it? Well,
We
shit.
can't
Like,
tell them what
I
they
don't
think
know,
they
man.
wear.
I wouldn't want my mama, my grandma, nobody like that wearing that dress. Why? Because that's the status, reputation of me. No, that's wrong.
So
Right.
you wouldn't want your grandma to wear that,
So
but
are
you
you
would like
saying
to see
she
a
look
lady in
hoish?
that.
That's just like the
Are you
dress.
saying she
It's
look
just like the
hoish, Jay?
lace that Papoose wife when he was with her did. When Papoose with her and her whole dress was damn near lace, and you can see that her shit wasn't skin tone. But they were
I
saying
remember when Jennifer Lopez wore a see-through dress
right,
to a fucking award show.
yeah.
Right. This is what y'all need to understand. The dress
But
is not
I'm saying
see-through.
not for me.
I don't think the dress
You
is
can't
inappropriate.
see through that
If I'm
dress.
in a
um,
religious
but
forum or whatever, I do not want to see somebody who's representing what I'm doing in a dress like that. I'm just
Right.
saying.
What you want her to do? Wear a nun outfit?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is
And that's
that
why nuns
particular
wear what they
dress
people
wear.
on it.
was inappropriate for the person of that status. All I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, but
All right,
if the
so
husband didn't have a problem with it,
It has nothing to do
why
with
the hell do we have a problem with it? Like, I'm
yeah,
wondering.
it has nothing to do with the husband having a problem with it. Of course, he's going to back his wife, like everybody else on here said. He's going to back his wife. That's
All
cool.
right,
What I'm talking about is the appropriateness of
that's
the
what the
dress
wife
to
wanted to wear,
somebody
bro.
of their status. All I'm trying to
okay,
say.
That's
so look, check it out. Let me
Can I
spin
say
this
this
a
before
little
you
bit.
cut it off, T, please?
Oh, go ahead.
Is it okay if I say it, T, before you cut it
Go
off?
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The pastor is the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
The wife, which she's a assistant pastor or whatever, she's the neck.
She's a
If
doctor.
the head
And
done already told you he ain't got a problem with it, he bought the dress for her. However you choose to look at it, that's your business, your opinion, your problem. That's his wife. He has no problem with it. It wasn't as revealing as people are making it seem to be. And you cannot see through that dress. That is the after five. That's like kind of like a gala, whatever they call it.
basically
That's
what it was
it's
a
the after
fundraiser.
five dress. Even the front of the dress came almost to her neck. So really, what is the problem? And the only person that got to really pay for that, if something is wrong with that, and got to see God about that, is him and her.
yeah.
At the end of the day, we got opinions. We just giving them.
Representation.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Representation. Do you represent why you wearing something like that?
So pretty much,
Same
We
thing.
always
You
say to
don't.
sell our race down the river for shit. So in order for somebody
And
to finish, let
they've
them
been
do it.
talking about them a long time, especially her.
That's everything.
And look, not one time have they mentioned nothing about the money that they raised. It was all about the
The
dress.
dress, right?
It
So
should be more about the
For the
money that they
dress. You
raised
could
for
have
the
saw her that night for
HBCUs that
five,
need it.
4
You know
million.
what I mean?
right,
Which
and that's what I
Just
was saying before. They raised
For,
4,000 million,
for that type of
4
event,
million
appropriate is one there
for
for
for HBCUs. Who else is out here doing this?
so with that being said,
Come
because here
on,
we go,
right.
we gonna keep cruising
We
down this street.
represent.
At the end of the day, like always on Straight From Us podcast, we tend to not agree with each other. Period. That's just what it is.
Right.
It is no need for a long Jeopardy conversation all about this here damn dress. The whole thing in a nutshell is this. It's the presentation. It's the public opinion. The public always gonna have an opinion when you are presenting yourself out in the public eye. This is where the problem tends to come from. At the end of the day, all depending on who you are. Once again, like I said, you don't have to respond to people because your business is your business. But most people allow their business to be everybody else's business. That's how they can get opinionated about your business. So when they become opinionated about your business, now if I keep poking you in this certain spot,
Can
now
get you to
I'm going to
react.
wind up saying something because now I'm going to react to it. But when it's all said and done, the whole thing about the whole dress was this. They always find something to talk about some damn body to get everybody to look over
True.
here at
Take
this
the
person
focus off of
with
what
this.
it
Take
really
the
was
whole
about.
focus off of every damn thing. So now when it comes down to the dress, the whole issue would be as him as a pastor and everybody looking at his wife has a nice shape. That's what it comes down to. Everybody's missing that
yeah,
part. It wasn't the dress,
yeah.
it's the shape.
They can
It's
see,
about
that's true.
what she wears. It's the shape that
they
she
can see
has
what they
and what
was
they
looking
was.
for.
So the other thing
That's
is,
what
as
it
a
is.
pastor,
But
you
she
going
shouldn't have
out
wore
and you
it
got
to
other
entice them.
people lusting after your wife because your wife
Right.
is presenting
Right.
herself one type of way. But, but we go into who playing the music. Who is playing the
Right,
music?
right.
Like, right, come
I was about
on.
to say the music got a
Don't put your dress on.
copyright reasons. Come on, man.
Yeah, that would shut down the whole entitled
See,
podcast because of
you have
copyright. So
Right.
the whole thing in a
Keanu
nutshell.
Wilson said
So
something too on. She
so we
texted.
gonna
Right.
take this back to where originally we
I'll
was
find
at
it.
with talking about
How,
relationships. So
right.
when it comes down to relationships, Jay gave his opinion. If he's out and about, he want to look at his wife. He don't want everybody else looking at his wife the way he see his wife.
Right.
But right now, the way that the world is set up is for all women to come out dressed provocative. Show all your body. Like women can walk outside totally motherfucking nude
Leave nothing
and they
to the
gonna think that's
imagination.
okay. But yeah, once again, you don't have nothing to the imagination. It is what it is. You already know what the fuck you're getting once you go get it. The only thing that you don't know once you get a woman, just like a woman don't know what a man. Once you penetrate that hole, you don't know if you're gonna fall in or not. Once a motherfucker pull his pants down, you don't know if that motherfucker's gonna be good for you or not.
Right.
That's it. That's all. But
Gotta
the
find
era that we
yourself.
living in right now to this day, that's all you see. No matter what motherfucking platform you look on, every woman posing themselves damn near naked. Now, in the eye of the church, they feel like that shouldn't be in the church. That's how people just feel. They feel like when you go to a
Sure,
church, that's how
bro.
you feel. That's like when you go to Big Mama house, which there's no such thing as Big Mama no more. Because just like I seen on TikTok or some shit,
26:30
the
now.
one chick is mad at her mama because her mama smashing her nigga, but the mama more revealing than you. Like this, the girl is dressed like nice. She dressed. Dressed tastefully. The mama got
Straight
on
from us.
the Daisy Dukes and everything else with the boots and shit, with the lace front, the whole 9 yards. She looked like she's out there for the streets, trying to get the streets to be at her. That's what it looked like. But once
We
again,
gotta take it
these
back.
are
That's
the
what
opinions.
happened.
And once again, when you come down to these relationships, that's that eye enticement. You got
Right.
that eye enticement. So once again, once you're looking at something, that's why I said half of these relationships out here is
It's
led by
based off
lust
looks.
before anything. Because now sexually I'm seeing you and I see myself fucking you or I see myself doing X, Y, and Z with you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking at these motherfuckers like, oh, I'm looking at myself sitting at the lake chilling by a fire and in a romantic setting. You ain't looking at that right then and there because your mind state didn't get that damn far. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, think about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's clickbait anyway.
Huh?
It was clickbait anyway.
A
At the
lot
end
of
of the day,
a lot of it is.
at the end of the day, what happened? We ended up talking about it because it was clickbait. They probably came up with that idea. Oh yeah, you should wear this dress. You know what I'm saying? Look revealing. Motherfuckers gonna talk about this shit, and then maybe they gonna want to come to our church.
But
It be
see,
like that.
Right.
I'm
what
just saying.
the other thing
4 million.
is, like I just said, everything is getting commercialized. Once again, back in the day, stuff like that was unheard of in the church. The church mamas and Sharita to know this. She sit up in that front row in that long ass
Yep.
dress and shit like that with the big ass
Mhm.
church hat.
Can't see the
That's the
pastor
look.
from that big
When you
ass
walk
hat.
in the
They
church,
dress
that's the
in
look.
church like
But
that.
now, when you look at these mega churches, oh, the first ladies up there, shit, you might as well put them on stage out there with Beyonce and everybody else because this is how you looks. But this once again, this is what's programmed to have it out there for a woman to show her fucking body. Once again, this is where that whole term come in at because they feel like, oh, because you out here you showing your body because the streetwalkers and the ladies of the night, what did they do? They walked around almost naked to entice you to stop and pay them to give you sexual favors.
Not the ones in Milwaukee though.
Also, do you think that because of that dress, it was 4 million raised because of that dress?
We don't know.
Keep
Or
going.
Man,
was it
Goddamn
for the
shit.
dress or was it for
Shit.
I
the
don't know.
The
HBCUs? Who
four,
knows?
the $4 million
But I
was
know
raised.
the HBCUs need that money.
Man, at the end of the day,
$4 million was raised for the HBCU.
at the end of the
Right.
day,
But
The
I'm trying. I'm
attention,
getting.
though,
Man, look, we finna kill the dress. We finna kill the church because see, you already know. I don't try to get political, but I have my firm belief in mega churches and the bullshit that they do. At the end of the day,
Oh
if you
God,
want to
that
talk
could have been the
about
conversation.
raising stuff and money and stuff like that, let's see where that money actually goes. How much of this mega church is getting half of these proceeds because
I
they
don't fuck with
hosting it? You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's all strictly going straight to them. So yeah. With that being said, that's a whole nother topic. So that's why I'm not. That's why I'm cutting you short. So you asking about the money. We're not going to chase that money because now you taking this to a whole nother level. Because where we was at with it, it stems around the conversation as far as relationships. Because at the end of the fucking day, when you going out with your man, and when your man going out with you, because I got opinions about me because I know how I am. I know where I'm comfortable at. But women that I dealt with, they used to different type of niggas. They used to a nigga like me. So they like, damn, you need to, add some extra colors. You need to do this. You need to do that. I do. But when I do is when I'm out of state. When I'm out of state, man, I done rock some shit that right now. If I show y'all pictures, y'all be like, hell no. Like, nigga, I know. Yeah, that was me.
But
But
why
I
you
was I
rock
was
that?
out of
Like for
state.
somebody else or for yourself?
No, that was for me.
Right,
That's
right.
because I'm out of state. Once again, I feel comfortable when I'm out of state because I don't have no drama. I don't have nothing. And like right now, it's just that era that we live in. It's like to me, you got to be ready in Milwaukee. You got to be ready at all times. I done lost fucking watches. I done lost bracelets. That's why I don't wear that shit. I done lost a lot of different things getting into fist fights and shit out here because of I'm staying ready. So I stay comfortable because I don't want to fuck up my clothes. I don't want to lose nothing. But like if I'm going out with somebody, then I can switch it up. Then I can get dressed. You know what I'm saying? But this is that part of that relationship where when you with somebody, you switch up. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm gonna show you that I'm not gonna be this person. I'm gonna be this person for you because I'm a presentation of you once we step outside and we're gonna go do whatever we finna go do. You know what I'm saying? The same way I would want my lady to be tasteful when she go outside because nowadays I say tasteful because nobody really want anybody lusting after their other person because once again, once you hit these bars and you get to drinking, what you got? As soon as your lady walks to the bathroom, this nigga like, oh, this is my time to shoot my shot. Once again, this world is set up so easy to cheat, but when you're cheating, you got to ask yourself this: Am I happy with what I got first and foremost? Because if I'm happy with what I got, do I got to go out here and deal with the enticing? You're not. And the reason why you ain't gonna go out here and be enticed is because if you're happy with what you got and you're happy with home, no matter what the fuck a motherfucker put up in your face, it ain't gonna matter. Like the one stat that was just put up earlier, I'm gonna say a person, because once again, vice versa. The stat was I want a lady that when she go out, she know how to tell a motherfucker to get the fuck out of her face, regardless to if she's pissed off at me or not.
Right.
But the
But
same
that's
thing
still
should
the same
be
way,
for
like
a nigga.
respectful. How she
It's a
dressing and
respect
everything
thing.
else.
Yeah.
If you dressing like you want motherfuckers to come at you the wrong way,
If you dress
and
like you need
everything
that
else, and
attention,
you want that shit, and they come
Yeah.
at you, you can't be mad about that. So what do you?
to
You know what I'm
me,
saying?
to
If you're in a
me,
relationship and your man let you come out the door looking like that, then
yeah,
what's up with the relationship?
yeah. And that's the whole thing. Once again, once
But
you go
sometimes
out,
it's not always
you be
about getting other people's attention. Maybe she just want to look good, bro. Like I'm saying,
but
that's it.
do you have to be naked to look good?
Right. That's what we
Are
saying.
they naked
No, you
though?
don't.
Are they
You gonna
naked
let
or do
your
they just want to
That's
look
the
you gonna
good
wear
question.
out there?
nipples?
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
do you
Like
have to?
I'm saying, she look good enough for you to holler
Do
at her.
you have to show skin?
I'm saying
I'm just
you
asking.
don't have to show skin,
Do your
but
woman have to show skin?
sometimes you just want to. Sometimes you just want to look good, man. Just like we want to go look fly somewhere. Sometimes they just want to look good.
But
So so
That's it.
So you
So let
gotta
me ask. So I just want to ask you the question.
All right.
What is the black definition of looking good? Is it being half dressed,
right.
or is it wearing something that looks good physically? You know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in the days, you know, and I'm gonna take y'all way back before, actually, son, before you was
Talk
born.
about it.
Okay.
Back in the '90s, we talking about, man, motherfuckers used to wear
Outfits.
jean outfits and
this
shit like
man
that.
With the
And
shirt.
niggas,
with the
I mean,
overalls.
niggas would go
Oh,
crazy over that shit.
oh,
And see
yeah.
the female that like that, like, oh man, hair in the bun, all this shit now.
Hmm.
You
But
see what
now
I'm
it's
saying?
like,
But now it's like we think looking good is you having your cleavage paw popping out the motherfucking turtleneck and a little short ass skirt. Like to me, that doesn't. Me being a man, I'm just telling y'all. I don't know about nobody else. Me, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It looks. It almost looks like it's thirsty. It looks like you're begging for attention to be placed on you. And me being the father of two women right now, there, my
yes,
kids, you know what I'm saying? My baby is right on
two
the screen.
daughters.
He's 28. So my daughters are 34 and 32. I don't want my daughter. Never wanted my daughters. Even back when Apple bottoms was out, my daughters couldn't wear it, especially not in front of me.
Right.
You advertising, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that it should be. If that's what y'all want to wear, that's cool. I'm just saying as a
Yeah.
man, I don't think it's attractive. That's all I gotta say.
And like you said, like if that's who you talk to her when she was dressed like that,
And
9 out of
that's what I was
10,
gonna say. Yeah.
if you talk to them, they dress like that, you know what they expect. But if that's how they want to come out the house, and if y'all moving forward, like you said, this topic is about relationships and shit. So if it's like y'all moving forward in a relationship, that shit right there, how you came out the house, you got the attention that you want. So that shit out the window.
But
You know what I'm saying?
And also is that the attention that you actually would want.
But see,
exactly.
when you ask that question, hold up. Now, Rolly, first and
Mhm.
foremost, I agree with some of the stuff that you said. I was gonna kind of piggyback with you and try to give you a little support on that, but now they got me going in a different direction. With that being said, and I always said this, and I laugh because all the comedians say this shit. If you dress like a cop, look like a cop, I'm gonna think that you're a cop.
Chappelle said that. Killing them
Yeah.
softly.
Yeah. Yep.
Bill said
Right.
that. Shit, Cat Williams said that. A lot of people said that. You know what I'm saying? So, but now when it comes down to it, I always feel like ladies want the attention, but they say, I'm out here looking good for myself. But when you looked in the mirror, did you look good for yourself or not? So as you walking down the street and you knowing what you got, because they know what you got is gonna get you all this attention, but you hoping it's gonna get you the right attention. You know what I'm saying?
Dress it up.
Just like dudes, when they get their
Dress it
cars
up.
and shit, and they blinking out and they got the rims and the candy paint and everything else, they riding down the street, you gonna get the attention.
Yes.
But once again, you're gonna get the good attention, you're gonna get the bad attention. You know what I'm saying? So like with the ladies shoot down the niggas that they say, oh, you thirsty. But the same next nigga that come pull up in that car and shit, he ain't thirsty. He was looking at your ass hanging out or your titties hanging out the same
The
way
same way I
that
was.
this other motherfucker that was standing on the bus stop
There's
was.
also
Plain and
there's
simple.
also the
All
chick.
attention ain't good attention. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's
Look
all.
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
I'm
no,
a,
but
I gotta
also,
check out the comments
that's what I
sometimes,
said.
man.
It's true though.
but that's
That's true.
look,
That's
look,
what
but that also goes with when you're covered up. Okay, Because some
I'm
women
Some
can be
ladies be
covered
covered up
up.
and can't help
They
it.
can have on a jogging suit and they can get that same attention,
True.
regardless of what a woman
True.
has on. If that man is lustful and he's looking at her in that lustful way, that's what he's going to see. It doesn't matter. It's not the
But
choice of what the woman's wearing. It's about the demeanor and character of the person.
But once again,
and
it
No.
does
also
have
I want to specify.
a thing
Oh,
about
go
what
ahead.
the woman is wearing because
We
there's a difference about a woman that's walking out the street half naked compared to a woman that's walking down the street that's fully covered, but she got a nice body, but you can't really tell, but you can clearly see this motherfucker got a body because it's showing. That motherfucker, regardless of the fact, is going to be a lustful eye, but he's going to go towards this person over here that's pretty much naked compared to before you go to that one that's over here.
But there
Because
ain't no
there's a lot of
relationship.
top-notch strippers, that wear the baggiest of motherfucking clothes
Mhm.
and still get attention, but it's because of their face.
Yep.
There's a bunch of women that I know that go around and like half naked, but they face is fucking gorgeous. Like you don't even have to do it because your face right there. But some niggas, once again, when we talk about the relationship, and I'm trying to keep a relationship, once again, when you doing and you dress a certain part, you're gonna attract what you setting that trap out there for. You know what I'm saying? If I'm setting bear meat out there, but I'm trying to catch motherfucking
Deers.
sheep, deers or something, I'm gonna get that fucking bear.
Okay,
It's
so
not
let
what
me
the fuck
ask
I
you this
want.
question. Let me ask you this question because you
Go
get
ahead.
long with it. Okay, so so you just meet this woman or whatever. Like somebody had just previously said this. They came looking nice or whatever. You thought it was sexy, whatever. So now that they're with you, they have to change their entire appearance because of it. So when you all go out, what is she supposed to wear? How is she supposed to feel? You know what I'm saying? How does she want to dress at this
I was
time?
about to say just to
And then it's
specify,
like
I didn't mean half
she,
naked. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna put that
she
out there.
you
I
know,
didn't
she
mean
can
half naked.
she can put on something sexy, have a top cleave, you know what I'm saying, showing or whatever, and that's probably sexy for her. You get what I'm saying? So why is it like such a big deal with what she's wearing? And if you met her this way, why is
So
it a big deal?
that's what I
Because
was
if
So
saying.
it's a
so
big
check it out.
deal,
That's what I was
and
saying.
So
before you got with her, it should be a big deal in the beginning.
so check it
I can
out.
I can
Why
answer
would I
that.
even talk to her?
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna answer that question, and the question is real simple. Motherfuckers seen something that they like because men are conquerors and they want to conquer what they seen because it was right there. Motherfuckers seen it's like a lion in the wild. I see meat right there. I'm finna go trample and try to conquer that motherfucking meat and get it. Now, when it's all being said and done, now in my head, because I knew
Mhm.
what I went and conquered and I got
Exactly.
that, do I expect her to switch up? No, I don't. But if
No.
shit go further than what the hell just happened and transpired, do I see change coming? Yeah, most women is gonna change on their own
That's what I
Right.
because
said.
they
That's
appreciate what
all
they
I'm
got
talking
and they
about.
feel like don't no other nigga need to see this, that, and the fourth. You know what I'm saying? Once
Right.
again, like I said at the top of the hour,
If
a
she
lot of
if she
motherfuckers was
changed,
never taught.
if
A
she
lot of
changed,
people
was she
wasn't
ever really yours?
huh?
If she changed, was she ever really yours?
As she changed?
If she changed up, if she switched up for another nigga, was she ever really
No,
yours?
we said switch up for you, not
Right.
another nigga.
Right.
We
I'm
said
saying
she
I'm,
switch up
I'm
how she can
saying
dress herself and go
she
outside,
can go out
whatever
and
her
dress how she
presentation
want
is,
to if
because
she look
she's
good.
dealing with you. If she's dealing with you and she changed up and start covering herself up when she go out, that's her way of showing you I got respect for you.
and then she got what she want.
But that's if she does it. Look,
That's it. Yeah,
I'm
that's if she does it.
I'm finna put it to y'all like this.
And that's where trust comes in.
But listen, so my wife, very shapely, right? When I met her, she wore a sundress all the way down to her knees, so it showed her shape, yeah, but she wasn't showing off too much, right? So when I approached it as, oh yeah, I was attracted to it, attracted to her. I mean, meaning her face and how and what her shape was, because
Mhm.
we're men, we're men. What do? The first thing we think of is, okay, like T said, I'm trying to conquer this. But as time progressed or whatever, she had that on that day. But I've never, I have, what I'm saying, I haven't seen her wear shit like that unless we going out. She might wear some tight jeans or something like that, or shit like that. So all I'm trying to say is this: when we first approach it, regardless of whether somebody half naked or just somebody just got on something that looked good that catches the eye.
Right.
At the end of the day, it all depends on if there's an attraction as far as mentally. You know what I'm saying? If there's an attraction as far as personality and shit like that.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, off back, if I see a woman and the women I have met that have been half dressed, or if I was in the club or something like that, I am not thinking about trying to have no relationship with that woman. I'm trying to fuck. That's all I'm trying to say. That's
Right.
it.
And
So
that's
I'm
what I was
saying
saying.
is
Like,
Nisha,
Got
that
a
one,
good point.
she has said something.
that's with
I don't
class.
know if y'all want to read them or not.
in that situation where they
Yeah, no, go
half
ahead, go ahead.
revealing.
Hold on, go ahead,
Go ahead.
Banana. Go ahead, read it.
Nisha,
'Cause that's all
Nisha,
I'm
that
listening to.
one, she has been saying like a whole bunch
Yeah.
of stuff that has relevant points. So I don't know if y'all want to read them or not. They
Go
up
ahead
on
and
the
read them. That's
screen.
what I said. Go ahead and read them.
I can only see. I know she said something about at gray sweatpants don't look suspect for others to look at you. LOL. I don't couldn't get all of it, but then she
Basically, she's
said,
saying that women look at men in gray sweatpants. Y'all
Right. The
know for looking for that
sweatpants.
print.
okay.
Y'all
Motherfucker
looking for that
looking
big
at West
print.
Wing. That's
And
why
then she also said respect comes. Oh well, there.
Respect comes from within.
Respect comes from within. And then she says also, if a man get what they want, there wouldn't be time to change because she showed everything at once. Women have to set the tone.
there you go.
My point is that.
That's why I said when you meet a woman and she's dressed half naked and y'all move forward with each other, do everything change up? Do she feel like you said, come out the house covered up a little bit more because they got their respect now, or they got what they want, so they feel like, oh, I ain't gotta go out here searching no more or anything else like that. So it's a difference of what y'all looking for. If you're looking for it and she still want to go out the same way, then she really not
All
yours.
right. So here's the other part of this question.
I'll be right back, yo.
The questions that was being asked earlier. Here's the other part of these
All right,
questions,
Roland.
and this kind of fits right in with where we at.
Right.
If you ever been ghosted without you knowing, hold on, make sure I'm saying this right. If you ever been ghosted without you knowing if the alignment was going to work, what would you what would be your thoughts and next actions? Do you blame yourself for being vulnerable? Do you shut down and give up on love? Or you process what could have been different, what could have been differently and attempt at something new? Basically, you know what I'm saying, person went into a situation, wound up doing something with somebody, and then got ghosts afterwards. But that goes to what Jay said. Like, okay, I didn't conquer, I didn't got it, I'm gone. But the whole thing is sometimes, and I'm gonna say this in my own personal fucked up type of way that I be saying shit, and y'all know how this shit is finna come out. And I'm finna be very sexually explicit with it, but it is what it is. There's a reason why some motherfuckers wanted virgins when when they got married, when they was getting married. Sexually, you want somebody that both of y'all can feel each other, be have some passion in there. I mean, make each other climax. It's certain things that you want to do.
Right.
Nowadays, the reason why people go forth and wind up having sex up front is because it's like, damn, does this nigga have a big dick? Does this nigga have a little dick? Nigga looking like, damn, she got a fat ass. But most of us ain't thinking like, damn, am I gonna fall in this motherfucker ocean? Because that's where, if y'all ever realized, the motion in the ocean come from. Because that depth that y'all got down there, everybody can't fit that. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting here and I know I can't fuck with you, 9 times out of 10, yeah, I'm going this way because shit is pointless. I'm sticking my big foot in and taking it back out, and ain't nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't satisfied, but you fronting and acting like you satisfied. You know, so why keep that? We ain't a fit, and that's where that fit come in at, because sexually we're not a
I
fit.
hear you, Lisa. I
You know what
see
I'm saying?
that.
'Cause
I
I
see that.
laugh when it's all said and done. You
That's
gotta
what
love
happened.
women sit out here be like,
Sorry, dear
oh,
Lisa.
I got this tight ass pussy, is this, that, and the other. And it's like, hold on. How do you know? What tool was you given that you can go inside your walls and test and make sure your walls is tight and intact and everything else?
They go.
Like, dude, hold up. I sent you that, what's name? I wish you would have played that one. Hold on. This dude said it. Let me see. I sent this to the group. This was another podcast. This dude said it very motherfucking well because it was a female on there asking him about paying her. And he was like, why should I have to pay you for already being used coochie? Let me see if I can find this real quick. And I mean, what he said and how he went in, it was some he had some facts and some damn points that was just like, damn, it was hilarious as a motherfucker. Oh, I hate that we have so many damn groups. I wonder did I just send that to you, Jay?
No problem, baby.
Let me see. I probably just sent it to you. I wonder. No, I didn't just send it to you. Where the fuck did I send that to? Oh, that's fucked up. I ain't got it. But it was
So
a
yeah,
good podcast. He went in and said and just gave a whole breakdown of he pretty much said you can pretty much use up and wear out a pussy. You can't use up and wear out a dick. But me thinking logically, I'm thinking like you almost can. Cause, but then again, I guess it's
Yes,
the
you
route.
can.
I was just saying that banana that yes you can, but then again I'm thinking it's just the arousement if that nigga gonna get up or not. You know what I'm saying? But a woman is like, damn, you jump in and you fall in, then it's like, what the fuck?
Both fell in
And she's
love.
working down her shit the wettest and the tightest, but it's like
Love
shit.
shit. Good,
Nigga,
Nisha.
I mean, I can't do
Good.
nothing with you.
Fuck all that sick shit.
So after sex, would your love change? Now that's one thing. That's one thing I was gonna get at. So
Yep,
the curiosity, if you
it could.
attack, and I call that like a surprise attack, like say for instance, y'all ain't did shit, this is another, y'all got a chance to know each other, y'all was out there, y'all was rocking, everything was going good. But then when y'all see that y'all not sexually fit, where do that go? That was gonna be my next question. Like if y'all ain't sexually fit, where do that go? What do you do? Do you try to
You
figure
in
it
it
out?
now. If y'all married, y'all in it now. It's over. You
But
just
how
gonna have to
would
deal
you
with
But
know
you ain't
if you
wait till
never
you got
had sex
married.
but you both fell in love? That was Nisha, that was my next point that I was gonna get at. That's truly what I was getting ready to hit on right there. And I think that's why a
back
lot
to
of
you,
motherfuckers
Lisa.
be out here trying to smash each other and stuff.
Look what Lisa just said. She said because if we don't fit sexually or have that chemistry, we won't make it in a relationship because eventually someone will cheat. And
Exactly.
then Nisha
true.
got one said, but is sex everything? No, it is not. But
Nope.
that's what people
Nope.
base relationships on. Instead of
Companionship.
love, trust, communication, loyalty, respect, all that other stuff. So
But that's
people
But
ain't thinking like
every
that
that's
no
what a
more.
real relationship is
piece
based
needs
on.
to fit.
Everything you
Every
just said is what a real relationship is
Right.
based on.
So
Hmm.
it's like you get
it's
love if because the sex is good, is you gonna stay around. Or you
Yeah,
just do you love the person or the sex good, so I love you.
yeah.
That's
No,
why
it's
that's all it is.
it's not even I love you. It's I
Right.
lust
It's a
you.
lust. Yeah,
It's I
That's
It's
love
I
it.
you.
lust
And
you.
I
It
tell
ain't
people that
love.
all the time. A lot of people say I love you, but it's like, no, you're using the wrong other four letters. You got to change them four letters.
Exactly. Exactly.
but I mean, it goes back
hey,
to
everything,
and the
all
beginning.
the pieces need to fit. My bad.
No,
That's
no,
that's all. That's how I
look,
feel. You know.
Lisa said no, but it's a huge part, and there is no denying that it is. That's true. But a lot of people, Lisa, base their relationships on the sexual activity instead of the genuine chemistry that they had in the beginning.
That's why I said with the relationship is what we talking about. It's like if she come out the house, if you meet her half naked and y'all like she said, y'all have sex and y'all and everything go on, how would that be? If you
well,
still
I
think you
don't.
gonna
I mean, here's my thing. If you met somebody, they have dress, or women find that man in them gray sweatpants or whatever, or
right,
or somebody riding around on 26s or whatever, and they catch a chick.
right.
In the beginning, as I said before, it's all about the attraction. So you're attracted to that person, or attracted to something that they can do for you, right? So and at the end of the day, even if you base it on sex, I just kind of feel like that's you just kind of building a bear, because if it's not there, it's not there. You
Right.
can't force a round peg into a square hole.
Right. It ain't real.
Look, dating a Capricorn is like dating a.
Yeah, I just think that eventually what's going to happen is you're going to realize that you wasted your time. And
Yeah,
what I've learned in life in my almost 50 years is that you can replace money, you can replace status. You
but
can't
they can replace
replace
time.
time.
Nope.
Nope. And
Nope.
I'm a firm believer in that too, because I
And
always say
that's
that. You
And
can
that's
never
how
get your
you
time
know
back.
You can never get
that's
back when
right.
you love the motherfucker. You can't get that shit back.
Mm-mm.
So it's like
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I got lucky.
you gotta think about
Ooh-wee.
it.
I got lucky to the mud because we did base it off that. When I
Yeah,
first when I
you gotta
first
leave
saw her, we
before
did
you
something.
leap. Look before you leap. That's all
I'm
it really
saying
is. Look
But
before
it's
you
different
leap.
because if you seen someone, okay, that was all in your mind and it changed up and that was back then and y'all still together now, what they tell you?
Exactly. That
I
means
didn't hear what you said.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I said if you smashed in and it was like that's all it supposed to been and y'all still together now, what that tell you?
Exactly.
What that mean?
it was meant to be.
Yes.
Yep.
But
It
in
was
your
meant
head,
to
you
be.
think, oh, I'm just gonna smash that and move on.
Okay, here you go. Check this out. I just want to let y'all hear this part because it kind of plays a
And
part.
I love this phrase. Your vagina has been defiled, ma'am. And most of you have had children. Dick doesn't get wore down. Vagina does. I'm not getting some new spring chicken vagina. I'm not getting vagina fresh out the wrapper. I'm not even probably getting gently used vagina. We are getting vaginas for the
Right.
most part that niggas are jumping off the turnbuckle elbow. Niggas spitballing it like. So why is it that
Wait,
men
who was that?
keep it? Come on, I mean, is shit? Am I lying? So with that
I
being
did.
said,
If you make
right? You done gave birth out of this coochie. This coochie has been towel dried, been slaved, and everything else under the sun. What made
Thanks,
you
Nisha.
sit in front of a highly sought after man? Because I won't even do high value. That could
See,
be.
cut that off.
I'm
Cut
talking
that off.
highly sought
Cut that
after.
off. Because you know what he just said was really stupid.
Years that
You
once
know what's
I
gonna
started
happen.
Because
like
we don't
at
we
some point
because you have to
want
realize
to it.
the females,
That's
if he feel that way about the
transactional. Okay,
females, you
Mr.
have to put that
DC,
on the
you
man.
ain't listened to his ending part. You
Give
ain't
me a
listened
flat
to his
price.
ending
Well, what's
part.
the price?
Did you hear what he just
Tell
asked her?
me, I don't have no price.
You got a price. Every
So
woman got a
basically,
price.
basically, his whole statement and why he just said all that is because she was coming at him like you got to pay. He was kept saying most women come at men about pay, 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 and this is that and other. So he just made that whole long statement by saying, "How much am I really supposed to pay you after this, and this, and this, and this transpired?" Now when it's all said and done, that kind of plays a part up in this of what we're talking about when they go down to a relationship. Because when you look at a motherfucker, like once again, if you see a motherfucker that's out here that's doing X, Y, and Z, I can tell you right now, most niggas like, damn, how many motherfuckers done ran up in her? You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the first thing. Women will actually look at a man the same way, like, damn, he doing this, and this. I wonder.
How many
That's
motherfuckers?
why everybody asking about each other body counts nowadays because of it's like, nigga, you look like you done fucked about like 20 different motherfucking females. Shit,
Today.
last past 2 days.
Or they'll say shit like, how many kids you got now? Like
Mm-hmm.
that tells you when a female asks you that, they'll tell you like, oh, she know you fucking everybody and everything moving.
No.
So that's why you motherfucker ask that question. You gotta
Aaron
think about
Rodgers
it.
and Jordan Love picture, man. I sent it to you. The Super Bowl. Yeah. So, but that's how. Like I said, once again, we just opening up a lot of these topics and putting it into an adult platform. Banana, like this, like
I
we're
get what
trying
you're
to
saying.
help
I'm
people.
reading.
We're trying to help people understand different
Right.
things once again because none of this stuff taught to us. Well, none of this stuff taught to us because I'm a firm believer in just to backtrack on my statements. I'm a firm believer in you're you. If I met you and you was doing X, Y, and Z, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not gonna judge you for being you. You know what I'm saying? I only got one thing. Just let me know. Give me a heads up on certain shit.
W infamous,
That's all
you
I
say
ask.
that.
But I'm not
Shout
gonna
out to him.
judge you for being you. You're you. You know, I can say full fledgedly, I literally talked to a female because of
That's what I'm trying
a
to get
nigga told me how good her head was. So I had to figure it out for myself.
Oh Lord have mercy. Nisha,
I'm just saying that's just what
Nisha that once said, so if your mate came with good sex and officially can't perform, can you still love them? As we age, so does the stamina.
yep, the stamina do
I'm
age.
I'm
That's
gonna keep it a buck.
so
We if it ain't right, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna have to be friends. Cause like I'm gonna be honest. Hey man, again, every piece has to fit. That's what I've been saying.
nah, but
if
she
the
she
if the
got, she
sex
got a
ain't right,
legitimate
we
point.
can't.
But She giving it from the female
Yeah.
side. You know, we gave it from the
Right.
male side. She giving it from the female side, and that's thank you because that's what we asked for on this platform because
Right.
we want to get it from both fucking sides. Because once
Yeah.
again, like we say, we can sit back
You
and say,
said
man,
perform, not
hang on the
perform.
wall. We the fell in. You can say it was dry. It was this, that, and the other. You know, shit. You didn't got carpet burned because you got stubbles around the inside of it. It's a bunch of shit that you can say. But like she just said, nigga ain't got no stamina. He come too quick. But see, to come too quick mean shit. 9 times out of 10, he probably ain't got none in a long ass time. You good? I mean, it's a lot of different things. But now my thing with this is this: you got to build each other up. Now, I can't really speak on how to help with maybe Dr. Yep Man can, how to help women with
Right.
they open vagina, like, because you know, some women, when they get wet, you just, like, whoa, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Did I just fall in there? You got to call AAA to come and get you out and shit.
You
You
so
know,
stupid.
I'm just saying, this once again, this is a thing. I
Yeah.
done been there. Like, man, once again, I don't mind exploiting my own motherfucking self. I prefer to exploit myself than exploit other people. I done been somewhere because somebody asked, have you ever faked a nut? Yes, I have. I have multiple times. I have.
I think
But
most people have.
I'm sitting back and I'm penetrating this young lady, but I'm like, dude, I'm not doing nothing to you. I'm sitting here talking to my damn self trying to figure out how the
His
fuck
sex
I'm actually
conscious.
gonna get a fucking nut because I'm like, she moaning and yelling and hooping and hollering and it's like, what the fuck for? Like, dude, I feel like I'm a Vienna sausage.
Get
I
up
ain't
and walk.
getting nothing
Come on.
in this
One
motherfucker.
Vienna
Come
sausage
on.
in the can. I'm that one Vienna
Come on.
sausage left in the
I'm
can.
in.
I'm just
Not the,
dangling
oh
them.
my.
So, like, now when it comes down to that, I mean, maybe Dr. Yep Man can say, like, hey, how can you get past that? And I mean, I guess, you know, on both sides, because when a man can't go long enough, I guess he gotta, you know, give the mouth to mouth. You know what I'm saying? At least that's a mouth down there. So he gotta put his mouth down on that mouth. She just gotta go give
Resuscitation.
resuscitation. Yeah.
Oh hell no.
Down the hallway.
Nisha said, "How I'm down the hallway and I'm dying, bro.
Oh, no, no, it's
You
over.
must subscribe.
Dying."
Hey, I keep telling motherfuckers, I'm an average size
Bring it in.
motherfucker. I cannot please every motherfucking female, and
Nah.
it is what it is. Some of you motherfuckers is way bigger than me, and you can call me small or you want to. That's
Right,
fine.
so if you
So,
That's
motherfucker,
but
fine.
you ain't got no
I'm all right.
walls. Don't get mad
I'm
at
not gonna
motherfuckers
disrespect you and
walking
say
away.
you ain't got
a
no
lot of
walls.
people,
Maybe heels can
a
fit up
lot
to
of
you.
males and a lot of females have had a lot of sexual encounters
Yeah.
nowadays. So, the wall maintenance may have a few punches in it, a little deeper than others.
Hmm.
So, if if it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
That that's my thought and
just,
opinion. But
just leave it alone because
All
if
pieces
I
came
encounter something like that, I'm
whole.
gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you to get up off me
in
because it's
all
not
fairness, like
working.
Nisha said, what if you love this motherfucker? What can you do? What if you love this person?
Right, you can love a
Because
motherfucker. Ain't
because
Well,
nothing.
you
if
We
you
could be
love them,
friends.
this
if
person true love.
Be
And
if
friends.
you
Love with
if
no
you
once
love
again, I
them
ain't talking about
and
that
y'all
love word. I'm talking
wait,
about
wait.
true love. I'm an
Okay,
active
so
person.
if it's
Bitch,
true
get a
love,
call back.
right? That's
Oh,
something that's really not going to play. If you really love that person, you really
right
not
there.
going to look at that just
that.
that one aspect.
My dog
You're
one
going to
got
look at that person as a whole. Okay, you're gonna have to take that aspect out of it and just use it how you can or when you can and when it's ready, and just actually look at the person, and that's it. Because it's more to a person than just the penis or vajayjay. Because you can be in love with somebody and have it can be an intimate touch. You can touch me and I can just go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It depends on the person.
that's
So
that
it's
effect.
like it's more to it than just that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you
That's
just
true.
have to look at it that way. And a lot of people don't look at it that way. It's always just this, oh, you ain't right. Mm-mm. But if it's true
Different
love,
days, bro.
So do
you
you
go
feel the
you
So
gonna
disrespect
work
if a
with
man
it.
get
You
up and
gonna
walk
work
out
with
the
it
door?
and still
okay.
have that love and that sexual desire for them, even by the touch.
So to answer that question, did I get a call back? Yes, I did, and I feel like it was pure bullshit. Like, come on now. I know for a fact I didn't do shit. At least in my head, I ain't do a motherfucking thing.
To her, you might have did.
But to her, she made it seem like I did.
It was the world. To her, it was the world.
Man,
This infamous one right here, she over here clowning. Okay,
but if my thing
she
is also,
clowning.
my thing is also if she enjoyed it or she's seen something that might come out of it, you know what I'm saying, more than just the sex, then of course she gonna put the mask on.
Right. If
Yeah.
she know it, if she knows she ain't
like it
about
was
it,
all good.
if she knows she got a
But see
butterfly
that
buzz,
once again, that's that presentation. Like I said, with me, I'm a firm believer in actions. You can tell me what the fuck you want to tell me,
Right.
but I'm gonna watch your actions. You're gonna show me what it really is. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Right.
show me what it really is. So if I'm sitting here and I'm watching your actions, is showing. I want to do this for you. I want to do this for you. I really give a fuck about you because
Right.
of this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I can say I know certain people that gives a fuck about me because they made it their point to help me, and it had shit to do with sex. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way it should be with your partner. Once again, that's why it's called partner, because y'all supposed to help build each other up. So once again, when it comes down to if you walking outside naked, that's because you never had a partner to get you to feel more secure about yourself to the point that, you know what, I don't need to show my assets off to nobody.
True.
I'm gonna uplift and make my partner look good and feel good about me and still dress very tasteful. I didn't see like some of my exes, I can say, they had some nice shapes, they dressed very tasteful. You know what I'm saying? When we went out together, it was
Words.
beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I had to, you know, I had to step up to that plate. I had to make myself, because I know me. Once again, I'm a comfortable person. When I go outside, I'm dressing comfortable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't put on clothes unless it's time to put on clothes. That's what I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I'm going out with a young lady that's presenting herself tasteful, when we go out, and when I say tasteful, it could be some cleavage showing because to me, now in my eyes, I'm gonna say that that's for me because she know I love titties. So she want my mouth to water a little bit after we get done. So this we're just gonna do certain things that you're gonna know is strictly
gonna be
for you.
enticing for
Now,
you,
if we out
basically.
and she walking around and her ass is out all in the back, either the cheeks is out below or the ass cheek is out up at the top, and you showing everything up here, then I know that ain't for me because see, I'm not walking behind you, I'm walking with you. You know what I'm saying? And like say if we out and we shooting darts and you doing certain moves, you trying to
Clowning.
entice me. Now, if I was an ass man, this is what you're gonna do to entice me.
Right.
But if I'm not an ass man, you're not gonna do these
Okay,
things.
T, you gonna make me lose my thought. Okay, so
That's
does anybody remember the part on Waiting to Exhale when the girl that always, she had a lot of different guys all the time, but when she was with the heavyset guy, she was faking it. She was like, "Yeah, woo, all that," right? On Waiting to
Mhm.
Exhale.
Yeah.
This is a movie,
Yeah.
but it was her part was a sexual. His was more than that. He
Mhm.
was trying to give and offer her more than what she's ever had.
Yes.
Everything she dreamed and everything she hoped and wanted for, he was willing to give that to her. But since he did not sexually satisfy her,
Right.
she did not go on with him. But that's the part where that's lust. You get what I'm saying? So that's how you can look at it like that with men and with women. And then there's also when you say partner, you look at the person, do you see a part of them in you? That's where it becomes the part in her or the part in him. You get what I'm
True.
saying? Can you see with yourself with this person to become a partner for life? Can you see you with this person for a long time?
Right.
Or is this person for
Very
just
true.
a short period of time? This
Mhm.
is how we have to really look at these people that we are bringing into our lives and taking up time, space, peace, energy, and everything. We have to look at that. And we have to be 100% honest with ourselves. If it's not going to make it, say something. Don't drag it on.
Exactly.
Hmm.
A lot
I
of times
agree with that.
I agree.
we don't say anything. We just sit back and we
Right.
keep going through the motions and keep going through the whole thing and
Because
really,
most of the time it's
really
beneficiary
knowing
for
that
both
this is
parts.
not what we want.
That's why. Because it's beneficiary for both parts. Everybody benefiting off of it. You benefiting off of it, you getting what you want, he getting benefiting off what he getting what he wants. So it's like you're helping y'all benefiting off each other instead of just telling each other the truth. What you just said. Ain't
But
nobody gonna do that if it's beneficial to each other.
Yes, ma'am, Lisa. Yeah,
I think
and
it all.
that's where you.
I
That's
was
where.
gonna say I've been
That's
with the
when you
same
know you're
person
not
for damn
supposed to.
near
That's how you know you're not
5 years. So I feel you. It's the
never
truth.
get comfortable. If you're not happy, you're not. If you're not happy and you're with someone, you're just comfortable. But you have to get yourself to an uncomfortable position in order to be truthful with yourself. And self worth is the main thing that needs to be at the forefront at all
Self
times.
worth, self
You
love. Now go
self
into that.
worth
Go into
Self
that.
and
No,
self
for
and
real.
know what you
Go
want.
into that. Tell
and
them
self
about that.
respect.
Go into that.
Right.
If
Self
you
worth.
if you know about
How do
your
they
self
know?
worth,
How do they
know
know
what you
self?
want, know where you're trying to go, and this person is not going to add anything to what you're doing, don't waste your time.
Right.
It's not worth it because you are always going to be worth more, and you have to love you at the end of the day. You have to love you.
It's
Well,
true. Self
everything
self
though. You
love.
not just love
That's
yourself.
love.
Also, it has to be a self respect. It has to be self
Right.
dignity.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Your
saying?
worth is more important. Your worth.
I can't love you more than you love yourself. And then
Exactly.
it's
And
like,
that,
Right.
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
you
How can
gotta
I love you more than you love
you gotta
yourself?
know how
Then
to
what?
love
Perfect.
yourself before you
Perfect.
can love anybody.
Right.
You
For
gotta be able to
sure.
love yourself before you can love
And if
anybody.
you can be alone, that shows a
And
whole lot. If you
mhm.
can be alone with you and know how to deal with you, then you can deal with somebody else.
Well,
For
another
sure.
thing is that so when we talk about being with someone for let's just say being with someone for the lust.
Hmm.
Here's my thing:
Right.
you can't have a partnership, and it can't be a unit if the one person is in it for a selfish reason.
Yeah.
That's why it's never going to work.
It's not
There's
right.
no foundation. There's
Nope.
no
Because
foundation.
it's only one
If
way.
we're going into it with the attraction, we have to make sure we build it on more than attraction.
Right.
That's why I said you have to understand that this person has to be, you know, this person's personality has to match with yours. Not necessarily be the same. I'm just saying that you guys have to be compatible.
Right. Like it could get you like be
You
on the
got to
same
be on
page.
one accord
Be on
at one point
the
in
same
time.
page, and you can't move forward. And then it's like, how y'all gonna match up? Like
Exactly.
if I'm here and I want you to move forward with me and you stuck back there, then it's like, do we move forward?
Thank you. And
You
then
No.
gotta love yourself to be loved properly,
well,
basically.
you also have to monitor the person who you with.
Right.
Like Real just said. If I'm saying, hey, by next year, you know what I'm saying, or let me just set realistic. In 2 years, I want to be owning a house. I want to
Right.
have this. I want to, you see what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Hmm.
then within that 2 years, let's say a year later,
What's
that person
right.
still losing all these jobs, still borrowing your car, still doing, you see what I'm trying to say?
How you moving
That
forward?
means there's no growth. That
There's
Right.
means
no
that the
growth. Yeah.
person who
How
you
is you
just
moving
chose
forward?
is selfish.
Right.
Because if you know you have something to be able to lose, then you're gonna do everything you need to do to gain,
To
right?
keep it right. To move
You're
forward.
gonna
All
work
right.
2, 3 jobs if you
To
need to.
to build it
Nisha,
up.
who you telling to preach? You were telling somebody to preach, but preach whoever was preaching. She said preach. I don't know
Right.
what you were talking about, but she said preach.
Well,
And you
Yeah.
also have to know that.
It's
Well,
her.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
no, I just said she just had 2 preachers up there. I don't know who she
Hey,
giving the credit to, but if it's
Hmm.
me, thank you.
hey,
Yes,
straight from us.
communication is key.
Love it.
I agree. Yes, love yourself first. I'm a loner. No love
No love.
type shit. So
Infamous be trolling, man.
I mean,
But everybody is not meant to be in a relationship.
no.
Exactly.
Everybody is not meant to be married.
You know
And
what?
that's when people have to come to know, like, which one am I? You get
I
what I'm
feel like
saying?
I do.
Are you
And
in
you know what? I
season?
feel
What
like
season are
I
you
feel
in?
like now, and sometimes
Not
it could
even a
be season, but
season.
I feel
It
like
could be
some
for a
people.
lifetime.
I feel like some people is brung into your life for a reason, not just a season, but for a reason.
Yes.
It
Hmm.
could be to teach you something, or you to teach them something, to
Yep.
help you learn something, or to help them learn something. It's a reason why some people is brung into your life. Because, like I said, I know it's certain shit that I know for a fact I won't tolerate, but I'm not gonna lie. This month, I've been learning because y'all know what it is. It's Capricorn season. Love to all the Capricorns out there.
Shout
It's
out
a
to
new year.
Capricorn.
Because last year was our year. We took it out with a bang, and then we opened this one up with a bang. We y'all know Capricorns. We end the year and we bring it right back in. You know,
All right.
everybody. But at the end of the day, I've been looking at a lot of Capricorn shit that they've been sending me. It's like, God damn, why am I getting all this Capricorn shit? But thing about fucking social media is you click on one thing, they're gonna keep sending you more and more shit. But
God be the glory.
algorithm. But a lot of that stuff kind of hit home with me, and it made me do a self infliction of myself of the way that
Infamous was.
Hey, y'all pay no attention to this image. Go ahead, keep going. Keep going.
What
So
image?
What image?
pay no attention to it now. Oh,
I said,
pray
pay
for
no
us.
attention.
The Packers going to a Super
So
Bowl?
Pay no attention to it.
we supposed to did this at the top of the
You heard me
fucking
say
hour.
it.
We supposed to did this at the top of the hour. Now this is what's so funny right here because we got football enthusiasts and we got football fans and we got people who are just football delusional. You know, I hate to say it, my brother next to me, he just football delusional. He's a fan of the Bears. And nothing wrong with that, first and foremost. Congratulations to the Bears. They did damn good. I
Yep.
always give love to the NFC North, first and foremost. I'm an NFC person, but it's always the NFC North first. Now, y'all know me, and I always sit back and state that shit is so scripted, but you gotta follow the script. I always say that. Now, this one right here kind of kicked me in the motherfucking back. I didn't see this. I never would have thought about this. Because I ain't really been paying attention to Aaron Rodgers. But do you know how much fucking money? But no, do you know how much fucking money this would be?
A lot.
If Rodgers went against Love in the Super Bowl, his old team, can he win? Can he retire with another Super Bowl?
Of course he
Beat
could.
his old team with a quarterback that's a gunslinger that he taught, that sat behind him for all these years.
Right.
There's some logic behind this shit right here that when I got this, I was like, wow, I never thought about that. Now, with that being said, if you would have looked at the colors, the only thing that was messed up with the colors, it had pink because they was trying to use the conspiracy theory of the colors of the Super Bowl. What's the name is the both teams that's going to be in the Super Bowl? And the last few Super Bowls has been close.
Where the fuck is Seattle or some shit, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it? The Super Bowl this year?
No. Super Bowl is my hometown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super Bowl is San Francisco.
In San Francisco. Right. So now the other narrative, which would be kind of different, would be if San Fran make it all the way to the Super Bowl to have home field advantage. Yeah, nobody see that happening. Huh? If they go to the Super Bowl.
I was about to say, is this picture official?
I'm saying
this picture
Super Bowl.
No.
I don't understand. Like
no. Once again, what I'm saying is, like Tom Brady pulled off that miracle of all miracles. He went and got a garbage team, took them all the way to the Super Bowl, and then when he made it to the Super Bowl, he had home field advantage because the Super Bowl was in Tampa Bay.
It wasn't that there too. Matthew Stafford, same thing.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford, what you mean?
The Los Angeles Rams, they played in their stadium. That
For
was
the
the
Super
second
Bowl?
time it happened. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Second time.
Okay. Well,
it's okay.
There it
Okay,
is.
back on the topic.
But see, with the Bears,
Bears.
now hold up. With the Bears, now the Bears is this all the way to make sure that they don't leave and go to Indiana and they stay in Chicago.
I know we finna blow the city up with you.
Go
That
to
shit.
Indiana. Remember, all they're trying to do is they're trying to build a stadium outside of
Chicago.
because the Chicago State Soldier Field is too old.
Yeah,
that bitch been around.
So now they want to build, and basically the area, the actual land that they can get for pretty cheap, of course, is in Gary, Indiana.
Right, and it's big.
We all know ain't shit in Gary, Indiana.
It's big as a motherfucker. So
and it's the same thing that's happening with Kansas City. So Kansas City plays in Kansas City, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
They just bought land in Kansas City, Kansas, which right next door to each other.
Yeah,
and so now they'll start playing in Kansas.
But I mean, everybody really ain't playing in the state that they're in. Dallas is is not in Dallas. They in I forgot what it's called.
Still the same state. Yeah. They in Arlington.
Yeah, they in Arlington.
Still the same state.
Yeah.
Though. We talking
same
about
state, but they in
crossing lane. Like right now, the only team that you have that don't play in their actual state is it's two.
They city.
They
city.
No, the actual state.
State. Okay.
Which is the New York Jets and the New York Giants.
Yeah.
The Meadowlands.
But hold on, they play in the same damn field.
In the same field.
I did not notice that they play in the same field. That's crazy.
In New Jersey though.
Mm-hmm.
So they really don't even play in their same fucking state. But everybody else pretty much does. This would be the only the second time that you had that happen to where somebody's playing outside of their fucking state.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
back to the topic at hand.
Mm-hmm.
When it's all said and done, that this whole topic was to bring enlightenment to different things that hinders people from having a real relationship. We talked about the friends and the company they keep. We talk about the social media. We talk about the dress, the way they dress, not them wearing the dress. Because once again, everything I'm saying is vice versa for men and women. I gotta keep saying this. I'm not a woman of I don't beat down on women. Punch down
He's
is
a he-man woman hater.
so. And it was a couple other topics that but these are all reasons why success rate in relationships are not fucking great. You know what I'm saying? They're not great. Like I can honestly say, my brother, Big J, was a pillar to me when it came down to holding down relationships and shit. Because shit, the old me, man, fuck this shit. I'm over this shit. This motherfucker, this motherfucker, that. I can't take this shit no goddamn more. Fuck that motherfucker. And Jay like, bro, whoa. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? This last time was the first time he was like, man, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Jay went on. And Jay had my back on that one. But with it being said, I can go on record and on the book to say I have somebody that made sure I stayed grounded and to kept moving forward. I had another person, rest his soul, my brother Steve-O. You know what I'm saying? That was trying to implement couples nights and shit like that for all of us that was in couples, because this is taking it to the next topic of relationships. There's nothing out here really for relationship people like that to indulge and go to interact with other couples and shit. Because when you go to bars, you got too many single motherfuckers in the midst of your shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you got single motherfuckers and liquor in the midst of your shit, what do you have? Chaos. Because you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker still got that old mingle in them, and over to the side of the bar, the motherfucker get to dancing. Next thing you know, you get to dancing, and here y'all go and shit. And it's like, oh shit, wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
And it's just a dance.
And it's just a dance, but at the end of the day, should you been doing that dance? See, these are questions that's at hand. It'll always be like, oh, he shouldn't do this or she shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do certain shit because I know this is going to spark something with you. Now, the only thing that we did not talk about, but it has a big ass thing to play in relationships is you said take that mask off. That's the first thing. But you know what goes hand in hand with that mask being on and off? The bag and baggage that is carrying like Santa Claus with him. You know what I'm saying? When that mask come off and they in that bag back there, you know what I'm saying? With that bag and baggage that you bringing is you feeling some type of motherfucker way about certain things.
So I mean to cut you off,
Go
but
ahead.
to me, I think baggage coming into a relationship is a lot of times it means you're not ready for the relationship.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You holding on to what you.
If I can't be
You
truthful,
should have been let that go.
that's what the mask is about, like you said.
Yeah.
That's where healing comes in.
Thank you. You got to heal first, because what you do is you come into it with the mask on because you're afraid of being hurt. Well, then why not heal first? That way you're not afraid to be hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is. But if you keep constantly leaping without looking,
switching masses, put it like that.
Yeah. Then when it was to me, I like to come in truthful. Now I'm not gonna lie, because if anybody knows Javon knows Javon. When I meet somebody and I could be eager, I'm going to tend to be nice. That's what my mask is.
Right.
But then when I'm comfortable, I'm not saying I'm gonna be a complete asshole. But now I could be able to say no.
Right. But mask change.
Now I'm not finna drive you to Chicago to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Not unless I want to. That's what I'm trying to say. But sometimes what happens, you're too you give people too much access to you and things like that, and it could possibly harm, you know what I'm saying, the relationship and that. Because guess what? Now you set the precedent that this is what you're gonna do all the time. I'm gonna wake up 2:00 in the morning. You call me, and I go to fucking Walgreens and go grab, So that's
Or
what
get
I'm
you a
trying to
bucket
say.
of
You
ice
know,
cream or some shit like that because this is what you craving. So I'm gonna get up
yeah.
and go get this because this, you know what I'm saying? We're in the beginning stages of our love.
And
you
yeah,
know
but
what I'm
not even
saying?
just love. Remember,
Or
at that
whatever you
time,
want to
I'm
call it.
doing it in order to be able to get to know you and to show
Right.
you that I can't possibly do
Right,
it.
like this.
That's
We
the mask.
moving forward.
Yes.
Right, but you actually just trying to get in the draws.
No,
You
not
already
really.
got
For
the
me,
draws.
it's not. Yeah, or even if I have already got it, or for me,
Right.
it's not. Remember, I'm not going into a relationship just to be fucking. I just don't do it. Like,
We speaking
One of
in general.
one of
huh?
the love languages is
No, yeah, in general, I got you. I
Okay,
got you.
In
so
general.
acts of service. You know,
and I like I came back
acts
on
of service is the
this
thing.
what y'all saying because this is what I was gonna say before I had to go take a piss.
Wait a minute, Jay speaking here.
Oh,
Woman, you sound like a drunk woman. Goddamn it, did your wild ass rose
Well,
just kick in?
Now you know I don't even
let me
drink.
just, yeah, you know,
Right.
but let me just
Too
finish
many,
it off.
too many, too
Jay
many.
speaking.
All I'm trying to, all I'm saying is this: like, you know, people, make sure that you're vetting the people that you're vetting. Make sure that you know, even if it's a situation where you like this person, you know, or if you feel like this person you can go further with this person, and you don't feel like it's a waste of time.
Hmm.
Make sure you're taking those masks off. Make sure you're acting accordingly to show that person who you really are. Because a lot of time the baggage is because of the fact that you know what I'm saying. You don't. I'm not trying to show them this part
Right.
of me. You know, I'm not trying to. You know,
Right.
don't go into it with the
Mm-hmm.
baggage. Don't go into it with a lie. Tell the fucking truth. You
Right.
know, so
What
that
it
way
is.
y'all can have a actual fundamental and sound relationship, and y'all can
I'm
build together.
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Me and my dad got the same mask because I don't show the asshole. Pause. Pause.
Yeah,
Wait a
yeah.
minute. I don't show the
You
mean
Definitely
me.
say pause,
That's what
man.
I'm saying. I don't show the mean me
I
first.
hope you ain't
Yeah.
out there showing asshole. And
I
if
ain't
you're
showing
not,
the
we
asshole.
we gonna have a problem.
I don't look. This is what I'm trying to say is, bro. I don't show my mean self yet. Okay, I come out later. I
But you
gotta.
know what? You shouldn't go in have to show your
That's
mean
the
self.
4 or
That
5
will
month
always wind up come out later because sooner or later you're gonna bump heads where
Yeah.
you don't agree at. So like with that being said, I'm a backtrack. Like with me, I didn't got to this point. I guess I didn't got older where it's like I like companionship. It's like I like
Mm.
companionship. And with that being said, I done found out my flaw in companionship is on the Capricorn side. What they say what you gonna say. I mean, say what you saying, what you mean,
And me,
and do
Mean
and
what you
mean what
say.
you say, and do
Say
what
what
you say
you
you
mean
gonna
and
do.
mean what you
Don't
say.
don't do don't say you're gonna do something, then don't do it because now it's gonna cause conflict and a problem with me.
Broken
Because now I'm
promises.
be looking at your ass like, and this
You
is a
can't
problem.
be
I'm gonna look at
trusted.
your ass because like I want to kick it, I want to go outside, I want to have fun, I want to enjoy myself, but on different levels. I like doing different shit. Sometimes I like doing white people shit, which I don't feel like it's white people shit. I just feel like black people never explored it. So goddamn it,
They
why
don't want
we
to do
can't
it.
be like what's that motherfucker that stole America? Why we can't be like him? Yeah,
Columbus.
Christopher Columbus. Why we can't go explore white people shit and take over and have fun?
Like they
Why
came
we
I
to
can't,
wouldn't. I
hey,
wouldn't
why
call
we
it
can't go
white
to
people
the
shit.
snow with them tubes
Sometimes
and
I call it
shit,
cool shit.
go slide down them hills? Why we can't do some of this shit? It's a lot of shit that they do that's fun. That could be fun for you and your significant other, or unless you on a double date or something. Because like I was just a third wheel for the first time
How you
in a
like it?
long time. I was a third wheel, huh?
How you like it?
Uh, it wasn't bad. He shared his chick with me on the game. God damn it! It was like
There you go.
he couldn't beat me in shit, but she came and I was beating her ass, and she started kicking my motherfucking ass in a damn pong game. We was at up down,
Oh
so
yeah.
you
Oh
know
shit.
it was cool. It was cool. At first, I felt like I was a third wheel, but I didn't kicked it with them quite a few times. I done
T, can
kicked
I
it.
respond to Lisa?
What's what's white people shit? As a white person, I need to I need to know.
You know exactly what we
Hold
talking
on,
about.
motherfucker. Your ass is white,
You
so you
know
damn sure know what
exactly
you talking
what we
about,
talking
Miss
about, Miss
Miss
Lisa.
Hey,
Grafton.
she showed
You
Miss
that.
know.
Oh,
Grafton.
that shit.
Shit, y'all. Hey,
You
when I
should
used to
know.
take trips with
No.
Miss Grafton, I used to learn some new shit. I'm out there doing having fun, indulging in white people shit. But you
Right.
ain't the only person I know up in Grafton either. One of my other guys who I got my boat from, showed me some shit up them ways, but he took me out of Grafton to Big Cedar or something like that. Man, look,
Cedar Point.
but yeah, Big Cedar is a nice little spot though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once again, it's different things that you can sit back and you can learn and
Oh,
do,
there you go.
but with your significant other and let alone with somebody else. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like they said, sex ain't every damn thing to me, because we really don't have an answer for this question. But to me, what heightens up sex is the attraction. So once you going out and y'all enjoying each other and having a good ass time, and you physically, emotionally is tuned in with each other, that vibe start vibing, and y'all having a good time, you gonna go home and you gonna do some things. Especially if you get to interacting in cars and shit like that. You know,
But
I'm
if
just
you're in
saying.
love with each other, you know what you may end up doing? Just laying up next to each other and talking.
Yeah, you're gonna be cuddling. Ain't nothing wrong with a little
That's
cuddling nowadays.
that
I actually,
man.
hey, you know
Cuddler
what?
dance.
We're talking.
Hey, you know what?
The best
Man, you
time.
know what? It is I, the cuddler.
Y'all funny as hell.
I'm taking Mike Epps.
Y'all just
With a
mentioned it
nice
like
plate.
up to the middle
Just
of
as
this.
Mike Epps said, Milwaukee is dusty. Fuck him. I'm taking this shit. It is I, the cuddler.
They
Do the
do.
cuddle
Yeah,
dance.
He said
Let
sorry.
me
Milwaukee was
cuddle.
dusty.
I come to cuddle up with you. I come to
Fuck
hold
that.
you, caress you.
All the good shit.
But you gotta hold me too, and you gotta rub. I like my
Say some
head
sweet
rub, my ears
nothings in
rub.
my
It's like
ear,
different
too.
things. Like to me, that should be dope. And sometimes that right there, that's affection right there. That you giving each other. That's another level of sex that you ain't even got to penetrate each other, but y'all physically bonding with just physical touch and rubbing each other, caressing each other, holding each other. You
Hell yeah.
know that's dope. I ain't gonna lie, that's dope.
Hey, Lisa, you said a nice. What lake you talking about?
It's a nice lake, that white person shit. I do know. Hey, Big Cedar. It is. It
Oh,
is.
oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
Big Cedar is surrounded by
Yeah,
nothing
Big
but
Cedar.
houses and shit.
Yeah.
Besides for the one spot that boats park at, and you can go there and go up to this bar. That's about it.
Yes, Lisa. Yes.
I believe.
Hug and butt rubs.
I believe in
Yes,
booty rubs and breast rubs. I give out
that
breast
is a
examinations and
beautiful
rubs.
thing.
As long as you lay the other way, won't one slip in my mouth. And sometimes when you sitting there, you
Yes,
True.
Lisa.
Just
you
kiss
you
them
wanna
in the
Yes.
middle there. Yeah,
suck
yeah.
thumb.
Subscribe,
I won't
tune
suck a
in,
thumb.
like. This is
But
Straight
shit,
from Us
sometimes you might
podcast.
need a pacifier.
This nigga T like, don't leave your
That's
titties around me.
Right, don't leave
Yeah,
your
don't leave
titties
your titties around me,
You
nigga.
two
Hey,
player for real.
Extra
Ask
nitty.
Puff Daddy.
no, don't ask Puff Daddy.
Hold
Don't
on.
ask Buff.
You can ask R. Kelly, but don't ask Puff Daddy, man.
Hey, take that
Shit.
leave that shit alone. No Diddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
no.
Diddy.
Let's get that
It is
nigga a
I.
titty.
I'm the titty bandit. Hey, I put
Right.
that blue silk mask on.
And you see a motherfucker come through with
Hey,
Fuck
I'm
it,
gonna
shit.
say when it's titty time, it's titty time, man. You
Oh,
know.
my fault. I got a
a
blue
blue silk.
satin mask. I got a blue satin
Sad
mask.
man,
Oh.
whatever the fuck it is, you
Yeah.
better not pop out with it on.
Back in the days, carried the cocaine little pouch around
Yeah,
his neck.
this-
This
No
nigga
Diddy.
Cool Whip in the pouch around his neck.
just to throw on the titty.
Rub on some titties.
Ready for
Hey,
you.
sometimes you gotta
Let me see
do.
them, baby.
Hey,
Let me see.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
When you can do it.
You gotta do what you can do for the titty.
That's right. Tell it, T.
I ain't met a
I love
female
a good
yet
titty.
that doesn't like a good titty
Rub.
rub, licking,
No.
sucking, whatever. I haven't met one.
Word.
I
Nice
met a
titty
few.
caress.
I'm not gonna lie. I met a few that said I don't got no feeling. It don't matter if you suck my titty.
You ain't got no
Shit.
feeling.
Ain't on some bullshit.
You just didn't
You
have
got
the
no
right
feeling.
person give your titty the correct amount of attention that it
Right.
needs.
Exactly.
I'm giving titty attention.
Doing that too, but this was also somebody I ain't want to fuck anyway. So
Right, so it was like it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Your titty don't feel? Oh, me neither.
I know why.
Bitch your shit up.
Hold on, I seen what your titty look like. I see your titty is depressed. Goddamn it!
No love for the titty. Fuck it. No love.
This is the part of the Straight from Us podcast where we just talk about titties. It's titty
For all
time.
you ladies that feel
Titty
like
time,
y'all
man.
ain't got no titties,
Somebody pull up the graphics.
appreciate what titties y'all got. Because
Titty
trust me, if
time.
you get the right motherfucker, he's gonna appreciate your titties.
Right, you got the Dolly
Shit.
Partons?
Like Jamie Foxx said, I don't care. I don't care if it's a mouthful or just a nipple. Goddamn it, I care if it's a nipple. I'm gonna be curious if you a nigga or not.
Right.
Like, hold up,
Looking on the
motherfucker.
check.
Hey, nigga.
better have
Is you
something.
tucking? Like, goddamn it, you better have more than just that. Something ain't right. But once again,
that's diabolical.
Just a nipple would be a long ass, like big.
Hey, I got ass, so booty rubs is a must.
Ma'am,
Get the
give me
titty
this
rub.
one. Why would you do that?
Lisa, your booty, Lisa, your booty is banned on Straight from Us.
Lisa said that.
Crack
Lisa
kills.
said,
I
hey,
mean,
she got
like your motherfuckers probably still lost in
no
your
booty
booty right
rubs
now,
is
trying
a
to find
must.
their way home.
Titty
You know,
rubs.
they be having switch parties
And then
into your ass to
Infamous
go
was
bring motherfuckers
he
out.
gonna put
Like,
some titties up there, really, with the period
damn.
in a quotation marks.
Oh my god,
This nigga.
I'm
Infamous,
done.
Infamous, you my nigga.
Infamous put the little titty shit.
Huh?
You
Is
got
it
the titties in the chat.
Hey,
Infamous,
Infamous, drop the
you
titties
my
in the chat, man.
This nigga is home.
Peaches and cream.
Infamous
Ma'am.
is home. We like,
Ma'am.
these motherfuckers. They
Right.
talking about
Oh man.
Infamous one. She climbed.
Infamous. Is that that's what I say? You keep saying, man, is the infamous a female
No,
or
that's
a
a
dude?
dude.
Infamous a dude. Infamous a dude, man.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You
That's
see what
why
he
that's
putting
all
up
I
here?
She
Put the
kept
little
saying,
titty
man.
shit up there.
She kept saying, man, hey, she might, infamous could be studs. Dude, you know
Right.
what?
They got that Jordan.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I've been some of these studs out here is attractive. I ain't gonna even lie, man.
What?
Nah, I ain't trying to get no stud. I still want my midget, but
Whoa.
hold up, I ain't
This
gonna
nigga
lie.
a midget stud. This shit
I
ain't
ain't gonna
right.
lie.
Stop
Hey,
running that midget.
the little
Right. You
the
gonna have
little
to break him
chocolate
from this
stud,
shit.
the little chocolate stud with the nice ass at my job must have turned around. She was like, "Hey, how are
Chocolate
you?
stud.
I like how you doing." I said, "Have a good day." I'm getting ready to jump on her
This
bus,
nigga
and
said
she
it
turned
could be
around
a
with that
hit.
smile, like, I'm looking like, wait a minute,
Yeah, don't do
wait
the
a minute.
style now.
See
You
him
don't
on,
supposed to
see
be
him on
doing
the
all of
news.
that. Like shit, you
Motherfucker
get
missing the
that
midget.
pass, all right now, shit.
The city missing
Because
the
it's been
midget.
so many studs on TV, on Netflix. I mean not Netflix, but on Facebook and shit doing some things. They doing some things. They busting it open. They showing, you know. Yeah,
Gotta
it's that
get this
time.
man off of Facebook. We gotta keep him off of Facebook.
Man, look, there's some studs out here showing that they
He
bought that
watching
life, that
stud
action.
midgets. We gotta
I ain't
watch
seen
him.
no stud midget yet. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite midget still is Baby T. You know what I'm saying? She's still my favorite midget, even with them
No,
cock
that Puerto
legs.
Rican chick that you showed me.
Oh
That,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
But you know what?
So
You
now
know
you
what?
cheating.
Hold up.
So now you cheating on the
Yeah,
midgets
I
already.
am.
Ain't
Now
that a bitch?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Hold up.
Look at
As a man, and we just said this. We just got done stating this. As a man, I would want to fuck the Latino midget that you talking about. She's damn, I forgot what she's I don't think she's Cuban, but I forgot what she was. Dominican. I think she's Dominican. Nah, she's like I would want to smash that. But Baby T, I would probably kick it with her. Like I would probably want to go out, hang out, kick it. I still smash. I seen her naked, but I would want to hang
You
out
just
and
want to
kick it
smash
with her.
because she got them Dottie Partons on her chest. That's why.
Yeah, she do got some nice ones, dog. I ain't gonna lie, she got some
them
nice
Dottie
titties
Partons
up there.
I think the only thing that would throw me off is the super duper bow leggedness.
Yeah, she's super duper bow legged, man.
Yeah, look like she.
I know who y'all talk about now, and man,
Yeah, she
Is
kind of
you
y'all
serious?
wildin'. Y'all leave that damn midget alone. Okay, leave the little person alone.
See, you know what? She linked in with Tanya, and I think Tanya the one who got her to start doing that OnlyFans shit because Tanya was already getting it in. Tanya, I think fucked the dwarf and shit. That little dwarf nigga is
Oh
getting all type
Lord.
of motherfucking coochie out here nowadays, man.
The little dwarf nigga.
Yeah, the dude with the long nose. He look like he an Indian, a dwarf, like a midget Indian dwarf Indian. He got that nose and shit. Got that little ass
He
voice.
said they need love too.
Hey, the motherfucker.
No, you got a point, man. Shit.
That ugly motherfucker got
Ugly.
married. That thing. Shit. Anyway, Straight From Us podcast, Mike.
You know, we get
So with this being said,
right.
I'm gonna go around the room and we can end the show off and wrap it on up. The first person, Rolly G, thoughts and opinion on today's show. Everybody else, type your thoughts and opinions in the comments right now. So as we go around, I'm gonna read them as y'all bring them up. But type your thoughts and opinions on relationships and the show as it stands and what we talked about, or your personal opinion on relationships. Go ahead,
It
Rolly.
was. I was about to say this whole conversation was great. Like we legit just we talked about all of the stuff that you actually need to do in a relationship, like respecting your partner, and, you know what I'm saying, knowing each other's love languages and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying, or knowing what to wear because you with this person. You know what I'm saying, respecting them and respecting your boundaries and stuff like that. I fuck with it. The whole thing was great.
Love language is a new thing because somebody got to tell me, "Oh, that's your love language." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Love language is a thing.
Yes, man, or banana.
A yucky ass
artist
banana.
for me alone, Yep Man.
Right. Not Jupiter.
Well, my opinion about tonight's convo, it was really good. It was really in depth, but it also tells us that we need to go into relationships with our eyes open,
Right.
pay
Mm-hmm.
attention to the red flags,
Mm-hmm.
and really know if this person is for you or not.
Word to mother.
Next person is Jay Money.
Sorry about that. Look, y'all know my opinion, and I make my opinion well known. First of all, I also want to say that on tonight's episode, I played Cool Whip position, in the beginning.
And yeah, you did a great job.
Right.
Thank y'all, thank y'all for y'all
What?
support.
Just see how we transition in here.
Yeah,
Check it out.
but I mean, ultimately, all I gotta say is this: you know, find out who you are before you go into something. Find
Word.
out who you are before you go into a relationship, and that's any relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship, or whatever it might be. When you being a parent, know you before you actually go into it, because that's when we talk about baggage. When we're talking about wearing the mask when you're going in. We talk about if you fake the funk, it was gonna show.
Right.
It's time.
Mm-hmm.
Time will tell. It's gonna show. If you go into something talking about you trying to be a parent, and then a couple years later, your kid ain't seen you in 6 months. Guess what? You wasn't ready to be a parent.
It wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? If you go into something, into a relationship with a female or whatever, and then every fucking month y'all breaking up, you're not ready to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a man, or what I'm saying, a husband or a wife or whatever. Go in, no, respect yourself, know yourself, love yourself, and
Right.
then you can be the other person's mate. You could be a match.
Bartender.
You too can win a date
Yeah.
on couple night.
With banana. Y'all ready?
No.
Tune in. Get your tickets together, looking ass.
You said no faster than mother.
Right.
No.
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 No. This dress.
Never.
Right. She got the motherfucking.
Oh, you want some more, man?
No.
I'm not here fucking with this lady.
Lisa, that's a cop out. Just to say you agree with somebody, you could type in exactly what you feel. You type in
Right.
everything else. God damn it.
But
So you
yeah,
can type
man.
in what you feel. So, Infamous said, I enjoy hearing about what's needed in relationships, even though I'll never find that ha 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 great stream. So,
Hold on, real. You said
Oh yeah, like don't go into a relationship loving somebody more than they love themselves, or you loving them more than you love yourself.
BL, what the
Okay?
fuck?
So just make sure you on the right page when you go into a relationship with anyone, and make sure y'all is going to head in the right direction. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nisha is all doing all type of shit. I don't know what the hell she doing. She ain't typing shit and
she
being,
ain't
and she got,
she
hey, I
ain't
ain't gonna
doing it
lie.
correctly.
I ain't gonna lie. She got a lot of good game.
Thank you, Miss Lisa.
She got a lot of good game. Me and her had a talk earlier about a few different things, and she has some great insight, some very great insight. So I was hoping she was gonna bless y'all with some, but I guess she's being stubborn and
Quiet.
no, she got alter personalities and shit. So right now she's probably
Oh, she got with the mask on.
she tried
yeah,
to lie. She tried to lie a few times. They kicked her out. She's probably tired of that.
man. So because I don't know what
Be
B Al
aligned.
is. I don't know what
Be
B Al is.
aligned. Be aligned with yourself and love yourself first. Sex isn't everything. It takes God, trust, and being at peace with yourself.
There we go.
Amen.
See, that
Work
was
that.
something that
Work
I
that.
was looking for
Amen.
from her
Word.
right there. That's something I was looking for
Beautiful.
right there.
Yeah.
So my thought and opinion is this: as you're going into a relationship, go into a relationship thinking how you want. They always say how you want to be treated. Go into a relationship thinking about you and treating this person the way that you want to be treated. Be open. And when
Mm-hmm.
I say be open, I mean give people an option.
Yep.
You know what the fuck you are. You know what you like, what you don't like, what you're gonna tolerate, what you're not gonna tolerate, and you know your bullshit. You know your bullshit better than everybody else. Give a
Yes.
person a choice. When you and
Yes.
that person link up, give that person a choice. Let them know, hey, I'm not ready for a relationship right yet, but let's go hang out. Let's kick it. Let's do this. Give them a choice. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? If no, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say some crazy ass shit. I'm not gonna say that.
Go ahead. That's what
No,
you
no,
go
I'm not gonna do
ahead.
that.
No,
But
because he might mess up his sway he got going on now.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, it'll throw it off. So when you going into this relationship, remember, be open, be respectful. Because at the end of the day, most people go into relationships with these masks on. When we got these masks on, you hiding who you really are, so you never gonna get what you really want. So if you don't get what you really want because you hiding who you are, you can't get mad at this person that didn't give you what you want because you never presented it to them. And remember this: actions is always gonna speak louder than words. I can tell you I love you 10 times a day, but show you fuck you
All day long.
every that shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna say you love somebody, stand on the 10 toes down. Show them why you saying that you love them. Let them know. Let them understand why you saying this to them,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and you will reciprocate everything that you give out. Because like they say, all the energy that you give, that
Mhm.
person is gonna bounce onto that person. That person is gonna reciprocate and give it back. This is how you wind up creating a long-term partnership. You can start off as simply as friends, going out on dates, having fun, enjoying each other company, getting to know each other, figuring out what you like, what you don't like, what you're gonna tolerate, what you're not gonna tolerate, because you're open and you telling each other this stuff. And then actually, you know, you become a whole vibe.
Yep.
Once you become a whole vibe because you liking being around this person. That's why you see some couples that we used to see go out and dress alike and walking down the street, holding hands and all this stuff that you're not used to seeing no more. But I have been seeing it. Now that I go outside of my element and do other shit, I do see people dressed alike, holding hands, happy, kissing each other just because, walking
Just
past each
because.
other, smacking each other on the ass just because. Like, I just want you to know, I love
Straight
you.
from us.
I love you. I want to be with
Facts.
you. You are me. I appreciate you. These are the things that people do on a daily basis. These people don't go to bed mad at each other. You didn't eat your damn green peas, Fred. What's wrong with you? I didn't cook all damn day. I'm sorry, baby. I ate heavy lunch at work. You know what I'm saying? Now they fussing at each other, but when they go to bed, they
Go
cuddling.
to bed.
They
Yep.
cuddling. They talking to each other. They ain't in their phones. That's another hindrance in the fucking relationship. Always in your phone. That's one thing that we didn't talk about, but you always in your phone. But they ain't in their phone.
Right.
When they step out, they in tune with each other. It's fuck them phones. Like how we say fuck them kids, it's
Who
fuck them
is where that bell coming
phones.
from?
Be in tune
Message.
with your significant other. That's what makes them significant. Show them that they are significant to you.
That's
The
right.
actions
True.
that you give to them on a daily basis, and they will do it to you. If they don't, that's not the person that you want to be with. Do not waste your time. Do not keep on
Yeah.
sitting there dealing with stuff just because it's okay.
Mhm.
Move forward.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
Find your happiness because it is out there. How to weed through the bad shit just to get the good shit. I've been strawberry picking before. Trust me, there's a lot of bad strawberries in there, but there's a whole bunch of good ones.
For
You
sure.
gotta throw the bad ones out your way, pluck them good ones, put them in your box, and hold on to them, and appreciate it once you get it. Don't
Yeah.
feel like, oh, I got this and I'm me
It's
and I
over.
can do whatever I want to do. That's not the case. Because just as well as you got it, you can lose it. With that
That's
being said, I'm your boy, Mr. Cool Whip.
I'm the bartender. Hope we helped somebody today, but if we didn't, we never do.
And I'm Jay Money. I appreciate
it.
you logging on.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, tune in. I think we were talking about switching up to strictly Tuesday nights. Same time.
All
So
right.
we'll catch y'all on the next rip, which will be next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So that way it can be steady instead of being everybody got to
It's
get
on the
this
look,
Monday, next Monday. Is it this Tuesday or next Tuesday? We're
y'all
gonna
got
try to keep
to
it strictly straight for y'all. All right. Until then,
Word.
Yep, and I just have one more thing to say.
like always.
Say it.
Her name is not bartender. It's forehead. Get it right.
I can't wait to catch your ass.
Love y'all.
Catch it.
Love you too.
Love y'all.
Love
All
y'all.
right.
Yeah.
Y'all
Hey,
have a
be
good
safe.
evening.
Yep.
Thank you.